Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for more.
We're so fucking loud in this episode. You don't
Fuck
believe it.
Yeah.
Turn
Yeah.
the game back down.
No, don't worry. We're not going to be doing too much of that. We have a guest here.
Yes.
Welcome, Tyler.
Tyler.
Hi. A long-time listener, first-time caller in.
Why are you so
Yeah.
quiet?
I don't know. I have trauma.
He
Yeah,
talks
you
like
have
this
to
normally.
boost.
Tyler is
You
brain
boost
broken,
the
everyone.
shit
I'm
out
sorry.
of your game, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
You got fucked in your audio. I don't know what you were saying.
He said you gotta kick the gain up, bro.
Yeah.
Kick
well,
up
welcome
the
to
game,
the-
kick up the jams.
Welcome to the podcast, Tyler and everybody. We've
Yes.
got exciting
Thank you.
gaming news and other news this week.
Less exciting other news.
Not as much dystopia as usual, I don't think, but like
Thankfully.
some probably some.
Only a little.
little.
Only a little.
Yeah.
It's been
Just enough to
slightly
whet our
good week.
palates.
Yes. There's been a whole bunch of gaming press conferences. We did our third? Would it be third or second?
I think
One
that's the
of them.
third one.
Third
We
live
did-
equals funny. Those
Yeah,
don't
we
get
did one
those
for
don't get back
Gamescom.
catalog. It was just kind of
Yeah.
going to the aether. That's fine.
Live equals funny. It's live
Yes.
and it's funny, and if it wasn't live, it wouldn't be funny. So
Yeah.
you gotta watch it
That's
when
how
it's
that
live.
works.
You just had to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's important. You aren't into the club if you weren't there.
But yeah, we brought Tyler on to talk about some of that and some other stuff. Yeah. Do we
I'm
want to
sorry in advance, everyone.
Oh yeah, by the
Oh,
way, I'm not sure if
Tyler-
anybody said. This is episode 49.
I think we
Episode
might have.
49, I did
Yes.
forget. Maybe Tyler is.
We're all a little
is-
sleepy and high.
Tyler doesn't have a camera, so because he is
Yes.
Canadian, so he's
Yes.
disabled.
Yeah, exactly. If I show myself on stream, I'm not going to get all those fat Canada grants back.
Yeah.
That's right. Gabe is kind of short. I've got this going on.
Yeah.
Tyler doesn't even have an appearance. That's what's
Yeah.
going on in Canada.
I'm
you know,
actually
the Discord.
4 small people in a trench coat right now.
Yeah, you think it's hard in like Africa, Canada.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where it's really hurting.
It's tragic. Wakanda forever.
Rest in power.
Yep.
What, Canada forever?
Yes, for Canada.
Well, Canada, yeah.
Canada
yeah.
is kind of like the Wakanda of America in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely have a lot of technology here.
It's fictional.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's usable is another story.
They
That's
built a
who.
wall. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We don't do that here.
No, I've never heard of you guys doing that even once. No. Certainly not successfully.
Not at all.
So, yes, we did Summer Games Fest day 1.
Yep.
And it was pretty shit.
There were a couple of neat things, but
It's-
most of it was
That's
like
the end of that
started.
sentence. It was
Mediocre.
pretty
It
shit.
started really
Pretty shit.
well, but for the most
Yeah.
part, yeah, it kind
We
of
got Alan Wake 2 DLC out of it, so I'm not entirely upset. It was all really
few good
good.
trailers. Civ 7.
There
Oh,
were
yeah,
some
Civ 7.
things, yeah.
Yeah.
So, there was a Sonic Shadow thing,
The things that we knew that were coming out are still coming out. That's cool.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's kind of how
You
it
can't
was
take
with the
that away
Xbox
from us.
show too.
I mean, technically they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm still
scale
waiting
down.
for the remake of, that and Phantom Dust. They were going to do a whole original new one, and they never did.
They ended up scrapping that, and then
Like, wasn't that even canceled before they actually showed the trailer, and then they showed the trailer and everyone's like, yeah, that's great, and then they're like, oh shit, what do we do? Ah, fuck
I
it.
think they canceled it like a few months after. I think it was like
It was
less
around
than 6
there,
months. They were
yeah.
like, turns out guys are kind of shit canned from this. But they eventually ported Phantom Dust to PC and I think Xbox
Yeah,
One
it's
for
like
free.
free now.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, the best way of saying sorry for canceling that game that looked cool.
I mean, hey, it's
Yeah.
better than nothing, I guess.
That's true.
Um,
No, I heard the Xbox one was pretty good. I didn't see that one. I think that was when I was busy fighting against pedophiles single-handedly.
do you want-
Because I
was-
am guarding
yeah, I
our
was busy.
descendants.
Much like the Doomslayer.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, you just
Yeah,
you're
no, there
taking
were-
the fictional skulls and grinding them up, as it were.
Apparently there were a lot of good things at the Xbox show. The
was.
Doom trailer. We're going to be looking at some of the trailers here.
Yes,
I didn't
Tristan,
get to
would
see
you
it,
like
but
to pull those up?
people have generally been pretty positive with the Oh,
Yes.
pull up some of the trailers there.
Oh,
Tristan.
okay,
Yes.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind
Here,
of.
if you want to,
I'm having some funny PC troubles. Of course
shit.
I am.
Ah,
Of
well.
course I am.
Easy problem equals
See,
funny.
the problem is if I do
It's-
it, no one will hear the audio.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, they're mostly gone now. So real
Dude.
quick, I have to just.
I mean, yeah. Let's start with Doom though. If we pick one, let's start with Doom. 'Cause
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go.
The
Doom. I just
Doom
had
that
Doom
we
to-
knew
was-
existed.
Doom was one of the only ones that I knew or that I saw the trailer for, and it looks pretty cool. You know, I'm excited for it. I've heard a lot of people being, pretty positive for the Xbox thing, but everything I've seen of it, I saw kind of a rundown of what there was, and I was just like,
I mean,
no huge misses.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
what I'd call a very even, solid combat.
Passable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah. I made a tweet that
I'm
was because
sorry. I'm
Hmm?
sorry this is taking so long. My
you're
PC
good,
is
brother.
just not
Okay.
having it
You're
right
good.
now.
It's fine.
No.
We can banter more.
Yeah, today's been technical. Listen, yesterday I had my first blue screen in like
no.
fucking a year or two. Tristan, I know you had some ranting you wanted to do about
Oh
user-
yeah, don't worry. We'll get to that
technically.
one.
Okay.
We'll get to that when we start to get Microsoft. Ooh boy.
Tooey. Yeah, technically
yeah.
I've had a similar issue. I don't know where I think I threw that other controller away, but my the Duke
Just know
that I had, which it's not
Oh.
Microsoft branded, that's Hyperkin, which I don't think is a Hyperkin
That
fault. I
still
think
sucks though.
I think this is a my storage fault. I kind of had it in a box for like 6 months in a bad situation.
That's
Oh,
fair. All right. So
yeah.
that's yeah. I just kind of have that up as the default.
Yeah,
So let me
we got to talk about
pull-
Elon's wonderful ad soon.
Yeah, I was
Where the
seeing
hell
how
is the
there's ads on Twitter now that you get
There it is.
that are being pushed in people's faces that are essentially
Oh, no.
advertising
No.
like AI clothes removal services so you can
Yeah.
like make women look naked or whatever.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
being advertised on Twitter. so
Patriot
that's-
strikes again, I guess.
You hate to see it.
Hey,
You
that
do.
Twitter valuation is just doing that. Just slide down. It's
Yeah.
tumbling.
I mean, if Elon's not careful, QT Cinderella's gonna have to cry again, and nobody wants that.
Oh god.
Just-
All right. So here's a trailer.
Became a hero. There we go. Let me turn
So I
it-
like that this is a prequel.
Yep.
And this is playing off of all of the lore about the Doom Slayer being like basically single-handedly fighting demons in hell until the start of Doom 2016. So this is, I guess, post Doom 64,
Yes. This is,
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
it's Doom 64 too.
which I hope that there is some stuff, that's part of that. I hope that there's some references.
I'm expecting a fucking Halo Reach level, like, challenge survive type ending at this fucking game too, because they apparently
Yeah.
Enemies that actually do survive.
the thing is, like, they apparently had to take a fucking like whole castle to bring him down or some shit. I remember from Doom 2016. Oh, it's
Yeah, like that's how they imprisoned him.
This thing's so fucking cool.
yeah.
That's the coolest fucking thing.
The skull grind, and then the fucking saw
Whoa,
shield.
I haven't seen that.
I hope you
love
can
it.
parry bitches with the saw shield. That looks neat.
You can't.
Oh, I guarantee it.
You
Uh,
can?
I'm pretty sure they show it in
I-
here.
I think
Oh,
so.
didn't
It
notice.
just looks so fucking good.
I was when I heard about this,
Is
I
that a
was
spike
like,
launcher? Fuck yeah.
isn't
Yep.
this just gonna be Quake if it's like hell? I don't know.
It's
I guess
it's kinda Quake-ish.
yeah, I mean, but Doom obviously has hell
Like
too.
Quake
This is more
1,
like just-
yeah.
Yeah, this is more like the end of Doom 1, if anything. Yeah, there's flying zones too.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Dude, this game,
Okay, I guess we're getting lair. Cool.
Yeah.
effectively.
And that one scene from Godzilla Kong where Aimbot said a slur.
Yes. Yes.
Ah!
You have to be more specific about that.
You have to have been there
Oh.
to know what we're referencing, but
Yeah.
We love our aim and our long.
Oh, we got to
enforcement.
see that Dragon Age trailer because I hear not that
Oh,
one, but
yeah, Dragon Age
whichever one
Veilguard,
it is.
it looks a little rough.
apparently it does not look good, Bane.
I mean, it looks better than Dragon Age 2.
I've
It's a
heard
very
that the
low bar.
series. It's like the first one is a classic,
First
and then
one's
everything
amazing.
since.
Dragon
Yeah.
Age 2 is like here, and then Dragon Age Inquisition's right about here. It's in the middle of a road. It's almost perfect.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
would
still
be
got
interested. I'd be interested to play that because I remember that was one of the like That was like one of the
You
10
can-
years ago diversity DEI
Oh, yeah.
bridge kind of games.
They got
where
the
it was like,
original.
they made her gay and that kind of thing.
I
That
mean,
would be an interesting relic of that time now, maybe.
I'll say this: I don't. After having kind of ruminated on it, I don't like the title of Veilguard as much as the original title. I forgot what it was off the top
It
of
was
my
like
head.
Dreadwolf or something.
Dread-
That's
Dreadwolf,
stupid.
yeah, Dreadwolf's
Dreadwolf
Yeah,
is
that
like a
sounds cool.
shitty furry.
I mean,
Dreadwolf is like some 14-year-old's furry.
It does.
Yeah, it sounds like someone you would cover on stream.
it actually, yeah, kind of does. But yeah, here's the trailer for Veilguard, the Veilguard. And I guess it makes sense with what the story is seeming to be, where it's like a group of like rogues. It kind of has modern. I wouldn't say modern Bioware writing, but it has this kind of like quippy style to it.
Oh, good. It's Marvel. Sounds great.
It's a bit Marvel, yeah. Mind you,
because they did so well with Anthem with doing that.
I hope there's an undercut.
Inquisition was a bit Marvel too.
I hope we see a lady with an undercut in this trailer. I'm really excited.
They had a lady of undercuts in
the
1 and 2,
Killmonger
so
cut.
they might have that. Killmonger cut, I don't think. Is the audio snipping for anyone, or is that
Yeah,
just
I'm
me?
getting some snipping.
bit.
That might be Tristan's technical difficulties. I could try streaming it, maybe.
If you'd like to.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe turn off stable volume.
Oh, that could do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Thanks, YouTube.
I don't even have that option.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it before, but I don't know if it's a mod.
Someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
Is it bad that I'm getting Concord vibes from this already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Concord.
I mean, at least with Concord, like, the gameplay looked kinda interesting.
I mean, this is fantasy Concord.
Yeah.
Is that just Doctor Strange? Oh, it's
Necromancer.
Emmerich.
Dr. Emmerich.
Yeah. Someone who will
They
stand
made the
between
elves
us and a
woke.
pack of demons.
F.
I mean, they've shown some gameplay, and the gameplay looks kinda intriguing. It's not in this trailer,
Someone
but...
with fire in their blood.
I mean, I'm assuming the gameplay is not like Baldur's Gate 3 in any way.
Someone
It's more like you can pause if you want to. At least in like 2 and 3 you could do that. In the first game it was more like Dragon Age in Illinois.
Well, yeah, the first game was like a CRPG, and so with Baldur's, oh god,
This is supposed to be who your
God.
protagonist will be.
No, it's the like, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine Dragons?
It sounds like an Imagine Dragons versions of Heroes by David Bowie.
No.
God.
Oh god, why would they ruin it like that?
I don't know.
Play the real song. Is it
it's-
that like more expensive? Probably. I guess.
It might
The
be.
kids
Sometimes
don't know
you-
who David Bowie is.
No, the kids know who David Bowie is. He's been in
The
Marvel
kids know
movies.
David Bowie.
More kids know who Imagine Dragons are than David Bowie at this point, and that's
I-
really sad.
I would disagree. I would say it's probably. I mean, obviously, like, sadly, since he's been gone and since he was an older artist, but he's still like a pop culture icon. Like, I mean, they still
Well,
sell his fucking shirts at Walmart, dude.
It's kind of irrelevant if the kids care. That's just
True.
what they do is take
yeah,
an old
just-
song and make it like a trailer song,
It is probably way cheaper to license a cover or like a remix even than the normal.
Well, yeah,
song.
MGS5 had that kind of. It was an okay cover of oh god, what was the song?
Man Who Sold the World.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was an
the
okay
Mid-Year.
cover, but it wasn't.
even
That
with
one does
that,
kind
like,
of
the
fit more
entire
though for
meaning
that game's
behind that.
vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's
I get
version.
the vibe of that. Like, it makes sense.
This is like shitty trailer song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not a fan. I was just saying, like, it's funny because Baldur's Gate 3 was so successful. I mean, that was recent. I guess they wouldn't just completely reshift development, but it's like, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if they'd see that and be like, oh, why don't we make another real Dragon Age game instead of whatever the series is now?
I mean,
they could still do that. You got the Bioware magic. How many more lives do
Well-
they have to ruin to make this game good?
A lot.
How long has it taken them to make this Dragon Age 4? Because this has been in dead hell for a while.
I think this one's actually been in development for only about 3 years, because there was a game they were making in... Well, originally, I think this team was going
Did
to...
they restart development of it at any point?
I think they did, because at one point, this team was also behind the planned Anthem 2.0, where they're going to try to, like, reboot it completely.
Wash their hands of that shit, I'm sure.
That was EA kind of washing their hands of that shit, but...
I saw a picture the other day that it was a display. It was a display of a bunch of copies of Anthem, and then next to it was old Gil from The Simpsons. How many can I get you to buy? Please say one.
I mean,
unfortunate.
I just want whoever's behind like the flight combat that game had to just put that person on a fucking Iron Man game. That's the one thing I'll give them. They had like flight in suits down really well, but everything else about that fucking game sucks. I've tried to play it. I'm the kind of person that game is fucking designed for. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I should like it, but I don't.
See, that's why I like you, Bane, is that even though you are an idiot, you know that.
I know it, and I can admit it.
Which means you're not an idiot. You're actually smarter than you think.
Exactly.
I'm just a sucker for certain things.
And just likes to act stupid because it's fun.
Sometimes.
To be fair, I get it.
Equals funny.
Yeah.
Exactly. I guess really quick, we should probably knock out the Call of Duty one, since that's only like 2 minutes, and we can just...
Sure, we'll do Sonic after that, because that's also, you know...
Yeah, that's not...
that's your fixation, and then my fixation.
I'm down for that.
Tristan, do you have a fixation?
I'm actually not sure what all was announced, to be completely honest.
This was a weird one, because there was like there was a ton of new IPs and shit at the Xbox One. We're not going to show this one, but I'll recommend people go watch South of Midnight's trailer by yourself, because I thought that looked really cool. It's just, I think it's like
the road trip thing.
That's the Southern Bayou one. They showed it a couple years ago. It's got this like cell shaded we might show it actually. Fuck it, I'll get that one pulled up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. So nobody say penis until I get back.
There you go.
Balls.
Thank you. Yeah, you're the one that made me do that because I saw your Coke. God damn it.
Yeah, I need a little bit of funny sugar right now.
Tell you what, we'll pause for a second.
Stressed. Oh, okay.
Sure.
All right, sweet.
All right, and one, and we're back, folks. How you doing?
Yeah.
Woo!
We are here now.
Yes. Now
we suddenly all decided we wanted drinks or to piss, which is the opposite.
Speaking of piss, here's Call of Duty.
Give it long enough, we'll piss.
Oh yeah, here's the campaign trailer for Black Ops 6. It's looking really cool.
Is this the one with 9/11?
Soviet Union is
They confirmed that. No, they confirmed today that there's no 9/11 in it.
Damn it!
That's tragic.
Yeah.
These events
Gabe was asking if we'll ever get a chance where the Doctor goes to 9/11 in an episode in like 40 years. He suggests.
Oh,
I think that's...
I wish 12 got one though.
Now, here we go.
Carla, we're in the middle of 9/11, and you want to text with your phone?
Yeah.
So Bane, what am I supposed to get out of this? Is this not just a bunch of random stock footage and like?
Well, this is setting up where the story. Also, yeah, they use Firestarter by the Prodigy for trailer. But effectively, it's kind of showing you.
Copyright.
Effectively, though, it's showing you where the plot's taking place and who's kind of the main antagonists around here.
compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
Well, there's some footage of it. So, is this going to be one of the good Call of Duties or one of the weird bad?
I think this is going to be one of the good ones.
It looks okay.
Yeah, we're going to be robbing banks for like Saddam's fucking like vault.
It's like a bank heist thing or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, this confirms the Black Ops 2 ending entirely.
I don't give a shit, but all right, sure.
I
like Redford.
It's a guy who looks a lot like Robert Redford. I'll tell you that. I thought the same thing in Cold War when he showed up. But,
yeah, more war crimes. This looks awesome.
Oh yeah, hey, COD is a one series where you get to be a war criminal still in a fun way.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Things got
well, that and Pokimane.
complicated.
True. I am so down for this Michael Bay ass shit, dude.
Okay,
I mean, that's what Call of Duty is the best.
The rope just clipped through the crane. It looks terrible. 0 out of 10.
No. It got caught on the crane.
Yeah, he
Oh,
got
okay.
stuck there. He had to cut himself off.
10 out of 10 then, okay.
Also,
Pre-order
like
Vault Edition
I've
with the
said,
Hunters
if they have a
vs.
mission
Operator
where
pack,
we
the Master
go
Chief
out
Weapon
and fucking
Collection, the
kill
season-long
Margaret
Black Site
Thatcher,
bundle, and more.
day one instant purchase.
Well, it's already that for you, Bane, but I see what you mean.
So the cool thing is, if you have Game Pass, any version of it, you get the campaign. So you have the base console tier. But day one Game Pass, PC, Xbox, and coming to
When is it coming
PlayStation, October 25th.
Maybe.
I will be there day one.
And more.
Yeah, you can get
That's
all
a
of
couple
these
weeks
fucking
after
useless ass
Metaphor
packs.
de Italiano. from
Yeah,
that list.
you get some gobblegums, which are bringing back the gobblegum system into zombies, which means the community is split. In one way, it's microtransactions, but it's a community It's a microtransaction the community actually likes, and I'm not kidding.
Well,
I
mean,
personally
hey.
I don't like dealing with the microtransactions, but in Black Ops 3 you got a fuck ton of them for free.
I like
so.
that they named it the dumbest thing possible. So it's like Call of Duty Epic Gamers
Yeah.
buy our
Buy our
potato chips
gobble
for
gum.
extra gobble gum.
Well, I mean, now there's also a Black Cell, which is like the extended battle pass each season, which is $30. And I don't usually buy.
Jesus
I
Christ.
usually don't buy them. I only bought the one that recently had the Death Stranding style skins because they were all.
You're gonna buy this one.
Well, this one comes with Vault Edition, so of course I'm gonna buy it because it comes with the fucking Brutus and all those.
See,
other
this is why I don't like you.
Yeah, this is the part. Hey, I don't like this part of myself, but I'm willing to admit that.
He's
Well,
got like
there you
those
go.
brain goblins that he has to slay, but he
Yeah.
just hasn't gotten around to it.
Eventually, we're going to finally play all the zombies maps together. I'm gonna drag you guys through hell. I'm
I
sorry.
think I do have World at War installed.
War.
Yeah, we got World at
We
War.
gotta get
We're
Black
up
Ops.
and running.
I'm
Black
still
Ops.
hoping they just add them all to Game Pass, so I can just be like, hey, get your Xbox out. Play this on Xbox, so you don't have to I'm not gonna get all these fucking COD DLCs.
You know what game it's unrelated but kind of related. You know what game I'm really sad was apparently not very good was Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah.
The one where you're just
Yeah,
like
the one that did something different.
yeah, you're
and
just
robbers.
like cops in
Yeah.
a city or whatever, but apparently it was shit and no one wants another one. So
It
that's
was-
unfortunate. I didn't get a
See,
chance to play it when it was a thing.
I want another one. My favorite is when Battlefield does interesting shit. Like I liked 2142 back in the day, the space
Mhm.
one, and then the Bad Company series. I still fucking love. I'm
That
mad
company
that
was
they never.
great.
I've got that on my 360. I need to play it. I hear it's a
Dude,
classic.
I am
Two.
mad
Fun.
that like Bad Company 1 and 2, like they're perfect games. They should have at least gotten ports forward, but we never
Are
got
they
a
not on
fucking third.
PC?
Not anymore. Well, the second one was on PC, but it's been delisted because it's been like a decade and a half, sadly.
Yeah, that'll happen.
The latest one, which I still have a physical copy of, sadly, 2142 is really mediocre. I don't recommend it
Yeah.
unless you can get it for super cheap because they have fixed a lot of the problems, but it's wasted effort if that makes sense.
yeah.
That Battlefield
Much like
deserves
Kingdom Hearts 3.
kind of. Battlefield's such a sad series, man. It deserves so much better. All right. What's
Speaking of a
Sonic?
series that deserves better. Oh,
Yes.
Sonic? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well-
that was a really good segue.
I was actually going to talk about your Destiny background, but this works. Yeah,
Oh,
they're making Sonic and
let's save
Shadow
Destiny for the end.
Generations. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing reveals and stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, like in 2011, they made this game Sonic Generations, and it looked cool, and it was fun and cool, and it was good. And I was like, boy, you know what they should do is make DLC for it. And then they never did for like 13 years or something, and now they did. So there you go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Getting a remaster, and it's getting this new mode with Shadow attached.
well,
to
I
it.
don't know how much of a remaster it is, because like this all looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you see the footage of just regular Sonic Generations part of this, and it just looks like Sonic Generations. It doesn't look
Yeah.
quite as good as this. I don't know.
It may just be like a up res and like make
I mean,
sure.
yeah, we're off screen on this, so maybe
Yeah.
I'm not getting it, but
Yeah, but this is off screen, and this build of it is at 30 frames a second according to the tweet. Which, the full game is gonna be in 60, which is preferable.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm looking at this now. The level design looks pretty good because Sonic Generations has like the best level design for the type of Sonic game that it is, which is like Boost 3D. And I was worried that it would be kind of more like Forces or something here. No, this looks like Generations more or less. You know, it's got a bunch of paths and it's like cinematic and cool. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't know how long the Shadow stuff is. We're kind of buffering here a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked out of it.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know how long this is. If I had to guess, and I don't know if it's been confirmed, but I would say it's probably Adventure 2, Heroes, Shadow, and then we know Kingdom Valley's in the game.
I mean, it looks really good.
And I would say probably just those, if I had to guess, because, like, Shadow's not super relevant after that point, except, like, Black Knight, but probably not that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks interesting. I mean, they're basically doing Bowser's Fury. I would prefer if they just did a sequel that had, like, more levels, you know, that would be better.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe, you know, hey, as I'm happy whenever we get something from... Look at the Pog the guy gave. Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
that guy just
felt
experienced joy for the first time in his life.
First
I remember
orgasm,
that.
good for him.
Yeah, I remember that when I first
Second.
played Sonic Adventure 2 when I was a kid.
Hell yeah. I mean...
Oh, look at that cool shit. He's fighting a missile.
It's one of the coolest
He's
looking
Chris
things I've seen
Redfielding
for
that
a
shit.
while.
Oh man, Chris Redfield wishes he was as strong as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're voiced by the same guy.
That's true now, yeah.
Oh shit.
Doesn't he also do like the narrator voice for Hell's Kitchen? Or
Is
like,
he?
am I like having a stroke? Because there's sounds
Not
like that in
sure.
Hell's Kitchen. Like after
I know
a certain
he's-
season, it just sounds like Chris
Roger
Redfield
Chris.
talking
You know,
about Gordon
he's-
Ramsay.
He's English Daigo. I know that much.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I'm glad that they did this level too, because this is well, the Sonic half of this level. This one's okay.
Apparently he was also in Helldivers 2, which is cool.
Oh shit.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I can hear that.
The Sonic half of this is like one of my favorite. It looks like it's doing sort of Crazy Gadget a little bit too. Some of the other levels.
Yeah.
Like Crazy
this
Gadget
is-
meets like Final Rush on Dark Path.
Yeah, I'm liking the looks of this. It's this is
cool.
great. Yeah, and I
Promising.
mean, Shadow the Hedgehog representation. I don't remember which level it is. If it's the one I hope it is, then I'm gonna be real lucky because there's one in Shadow that's legitimately a great Sonic level. It's I think it's called Lava Shelter or something. It's one of the last ones, and I think it might even be that because I saw something that looked kind of like that, but. Yeah, he's got Black Doom. It's full-on Shadow the Hedgehog sequel. This is so exciting for me as one of the two people that like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hell yeah.
I'm very, very happy about that. As one of the two people that finished that game and beat Westopolis 700 times to see the final ending. This is cathartic. I deserve this. Why are we in... Whoa! Why
Yeah,
are
it's
we
like-
in
Okay, yeah,
fucking
this
Yeah,
got really
Doctor
cool really
Strange.
fast.
What's
Do
going on
we
now?
have fucking Persona Mementos? What's going on here?
Yeah...
I'm
not sure what this
I-
is. Is this just new level? Is this Speed Highway?
It looks like kind of Speed Highway.
It's
Yeah,
like
again,
it's a new level a little bit.
I was
Just
listening
random
again. We're
city.
watching footage of Sonic
Oh!
Cross Shadow
Yeah.
Cross Sonic Generations. There we go.
Yeah, it's I think it's the city level where you chase the fucking flying ship thing in Shadow. It's the one where you're with Sonic and you have to... Yeah, it's this highway level in Shadow. I think that's what this... I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess it might not be Lava Shelter.
It's turned into this weird
But
like
this is one act, this guy says. So this is like... Oh!
persona.
Yeah, he's doing multi-dimensional hopping shit, it looks like. Chaos control type of stuff.
Yeah.
This is quite
Now
something.
he's running down a
Wow.
side of a
Yeah.
building that looks like if you ever watched like Doctor Strange or any of those movies with Marvel where he's in them, where he like fucks around with buildings and it just all shifts around and shit.
I mean, this looks way better than... I mean, I don't know what they're doing for the plot or anything, but like it's got the Doom's Eye, and it's got like stuff happening, and the plot of Sonic Generations sucks. I mean, it's just nothing happens, and it's not really even a story. So
Yeah.
it almost looks like there's more content here than there was in the original. Like, I'm intrigued. I wish to know more. Desire to know more intensifies.
I'm interested.
Wow. We're really going through the whole thing. We don't need to watch the whole thing. I mean, we could.
Yeah,
stop.
yeah,
Only
yeah,
15
yeah.
seconds left.
I'm pulling up Roger Craig Smith.
Oh,
stuff.
we're just done now. Okay,
wow.
never mind. We did watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you know.
Okay, so
hey.
hopefully we don't get copy fucked for this. But this is the only clip that I could find. Apparently, he was narrator during series Stuck in Doctor Who Brain, season 13 and 14.
Oh wow.
If it'll load, what the fuck? Oh my god,
Oh my lord.
my CPU is at 100%.
What
the
else
hell's
do you
wrong?
have open?
Yeah, what?
What the? Yeah, I don't have much else open. I mean, I could close my VPN. It's not connected.
Is it taking up any resources?
It shouldn't be. Hang on.
I mean, I could still record if you need. This is the Technical Difficulties podcast, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen. Very exciting.
You wanna shift it over to the Claw?
Discord is taking up most of my shit.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
all right.
geez.
Tristan, let's shift it over to Claw real quick. It's an executive decision on this one. Sorry.
All
You've
right.
been voted out of the island.
No offense.
That's okay. You probably want to set your fucking PC aside for a little bit and not
need to
have
put-
it burn things
You
down.
you need to put some ice cubes inside your CPU.
So,
Pour some bleach
You know
into
what?
the vent.
Actually,
hmm?
let's take a break. I'm gonna
Okay.
just do a full reset.
All right.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
good.
we're taking a break.
All right.
This is the
and-
most technical difficulties yet. Wow.
Yes,
I love
31
it. I'm
minutes
here.
in.
I'm
Of
Of
the
course,
curse.
yeah.
All right. Pause.
Really, really fucking fun week.
You like Nicholas Fuentes? You are a pedophile.
Let's try that again, Banks.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you want to do
I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Again, if you like Nicholas Fuentes, you're a pedophile.
Hey.
Hey.
Unrelated to anything, I'm
Unrelated
sure.
to anything that's going on.
We had
currently.
some technical difficulties and some unrelated other difficulties with some difficult people, perhaps, but now we're here with several tabs open on my browser because Tristan's computer hates them, because that was some of the technical difficulties.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Fuck this thing.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Someday
if you're
we'll
a
destroy
sponsor
it.
for this, if you want to sponsor this podcast, reach out.
Yes.
If you
As
want me
the-
to,
Yeah.
one of these during the ad read.
2 PCs and maybe some new RAM. I don't need much. I'll take new RAM.
Just download
I'm
something.
good.
I got a link for you.
I'm good. I'm running a very successful grift at the moment, so I'm
Yeah,
Very
he's rich. He's
incredible.
not sharing any of it with.
Yeah.
I'm quite rich like Mutahar, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Garter descendants, guys. Always remember that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Guard of Innocence.
We had a couple more trailers here, and then we're gonna get into some like normal news stuff, I guess, and some things. We've got, I guess, Sim Ant is back. They're
Oh,
making not really, but it's like a new fake Sim Ant game, I guess.
Real fake ants.
Real fake ants.
Real fake
Unreal
ants.
Engine 5.4.
In the heart of the
Ooh,
sleeping
special.
forest,
This is the best Unreal you
a
can
murmur
get.
spreads.
Yeah, on ants.
Yes.
The first rays of sunlight awaken a community ready for action.
I mean,
With the end of hibernation comes
So
a
you
new
get
set
those-
of challenges.
the ants look
You know-
amazing.
Resources, secure
Yeah,
outposts,
I would
fortify
rather
our
play
queen's
Ant Game.
territory, and follow her plans for this.
This is
new
more
season.
interesting than most of the stuff I saw during Summer Game Fest. I'm not gonna
Welcome to
lie.
the
Yeah.
fascinating
Yeah, I like
empire
Ant Game.
of the ants.
Yeah, this is what I mean when I'm like, I don't want a game that's shooter game,
An
sword
inquisitive
game,
ant in a
or
world of
indie game about
unsuspected
people
dangers.
feeling things. I'd rather
Your
get
mission?
this.
Defend your colony against.
Hey, guys,
I mean,
can
I'm
ants
fine
have
with
feelings?
some of.
expand the borders.
Well,
of the Queen's
maybe. I'm
empire
fine with
beyond
some of
known
all of
lands.
those, but like,
remember,
So
the
you gotta have a
strength
little
of
bit of
your
everything.
people
And
Yeah,
lies
we
in
we
unity
love a
and
good
strategy.
shoot in this household.
In this
But also,
exciting strategy
yeah.
game,
like-
we
every
also
decision
like
counts.
building ant
Research
nests.
technologies,
And
sometimes, you know,
upgrade legions,
outside of
and
my,
choose which
you know,
one
Rudy
to send
Tooty
into
Shooty,
battle
I want, you know, relaxing game
New
of
threat
controlling an
is on
army.
the way. Gather your
Hey,
forces.
look at this.
Like,
plan
Riding
your
on a
strategies,
fucking
and defy
snail?
the dangers
That's
that
awesome.
threaten
riding on a
Yeah.
snail.
oh yeah,
The middle of
Is that the
fucking,
Beatles?
Like, war zone, it looks like.
beat the Beatles, beat the Beatles.
So, prepare to embark on an epic adventure like no other, in a world never seen,
Yo,
where the fate
Soccer
of
ball.
millions lies in your sole hands.
But you
That
don't
looks
have
cool.
hands. Ants don't have hands.
Apparently it's based on a, like, book or something? I don't know. It's
Okay.
pretty neat.
Ants.
Published by Microids. Okay.
It's a little...
Actually,
ooh, that's a bad
developed?
sign.
Developed by Microids or published by Microids?
Seems
I'm afraid I
published, which is good. Developed would be
Okay.
bad.
Yeah. Well, Garfield Kart Furious Racing was at the very least better than Garfield Kart, which I know isn't saying much. However,
mean,
you know,
It was
DLC is usually better than the
upgrade.
base game.
True.
There is a trailer for Fable now, apparently, which,
Yes.
as we know, is another woke game with woke women.
It's
And
so woke, apparently.
yeah, let's. I guess I watched it. I guess okay.
It just
watched in the
auto
background.
Twitter auto plays, so that's why it's got 1.9 million views. It's actually like 6 views.
Right, Jew.
It's gonna be funny and
So-
wacky, everybody.
You want to know all about
I love
heroes,
Fable.
do you? Well, you have
I
come
love
to the
that
right place.
everything in Fable
'Cause,
games is a
Who
lie.
better to tell you all about them than
Yeah.
perhaps the greatest
We need a new
hero
like
of them all?
charlatan like Peter
Yeah.
Molyneux.
We really do.
There he is.
They have
Yeah,
not
that's
told
fine.
us.
His
the
name is
name.
Mark
There he
Curran.
is.
Yeah. No, that's just a crazy old man ranting at a cloud.
Well, apparently his Star
So would be
Citizen is
Peter Molyneux if they didn't pay him.
I'm free.
Albion's greatest hero.
Oh,
I mean, sure.
Oh, it feels so
It
nice.
looks like a real Fable game.
Literally my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
person.
You
I mean, I'm like shitty toward Fable, but
But we hate you.
I like
Oh,
the
there-
first
oh,
Fable
there's-
enough.
and
Yeah.
next gen
ugly.
Bowerstone just
occasional
makes me sweat.
giant toes
Women aren't allowed to be
for
ugly,
some reason.
or even average.
But it's more than that.
I think the first time I stayed up all
It's
night playing a
about
video game was Fable
choices you
2.
make.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
Fable
hero.
2 even.
I should do what I
Yeah,
We thought you could.
See, the thing
save
is, I
us.
never played the
You know,
sequels
it's your
because I heard they
life
weren't
and
great,
death
and I didn't
stuff.
love the first one.
That's
but-
what
I love
2's
Fable
alright.
2.
isn't it?
it's been a while since I played
Yeah.
Fable 3, but I don't
Stays
remember it
with you.
nicely.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
Here's
picking
one
up
here.
any of the funny jokes
I
that they're
took
saying
a
here, but I am
yeah,
seeing the game, and it
rows
looks
to
like a
go.
new Fable.
Welcome
It doesn't
to
really
the
look
most
cartoony like
exclusive
Fable
club
did,
in all of
though.
Albion.
Yeah, they're getting like a
Thought I'd get her
deeper,
out there.
more
Make the
realistic
most
style
of
to
her
it. I
gift.
kind of like it.
But you know what it's like.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
like
it's still
these
good.
people are supposed to be British. Why do people think they're gonna
I
be
tell
like
ya,
beautiful?
This kid,
Show me a
she had
Valkyrie.
it
Show me a
all.
fucking Valkyrie.
The
Come
skill,
on.
the talent, the power. She was something else, all
Yeah,
right.
right now, like
She
people
was
like whacking people like shit with the end of like the hilt of
terrifying.
their sword instead of like the sword. I feel like I've
So,
seen that like at
yeah,
least 3
I
times this
knew
week.
This girl once who
Maybe.
made
Yeah, but it's pretty
all
fun.
the wrong choices.
Fun, but like the more I see it, the more I'm like,
Humphrey.
wow, that's really dumb. Like you're gonna just cut your fingers off.
She's back.
Yeah, but it's cool.
That's fair, but I take my point back.
So yeah, 2025.
I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
This place.
So 2025, we're getting a new Grand Theft Auto, a new Fable.
Fable.
It's gonna be just like 20 years
Doom.
ago.
Yeah.
Awesome.
A whole year is fucking. Everything is ready to come out.
No, I don't have the trailer for it. I'm good.
If you go back, say if you go back to the
Oh.
first page, we can. Well, the first YouTube video.
First YouTube
Thank you,
video.
The YouTube
Thank
video
you,
at the top.
Marcos Finos.
Like the one you were watching before, the ants one.
Oh, wait,
If you scroll
wait,
down, it's down there.
I see.
Yep, right
I see,
here.
Right.
There you go. It looks pretty good. Likely mature.
It's an
I-
interesting direction for
In
the
engine
franchise.
footage.
Much
Yes,
like
it's
Doom,
been
I
a-
guess they're doing another fucking prequel thing, which is like, we fucked up the series so much, let's just go back. But Doom didn't really fuck up too much.
See, they said
It's
that
kinda
they are
ended.
still going to make a sequel after this, but they wanted to tell E-Day with Unreal 5, and I'm like, alright.
Guys, remember, we're getting this instead of Funko Gears like we should have like 3 years ago.
No, we got
They
Funko
Remember
canceled
Gears.
that?
took from us.
No, that came
I'm
out.
fine.
Yeah, that was like silently canceled. Because
No,
everyone
that
was
came
like,
out on
oh,
the phone. No, that came out on cell phones.
Wow.
That came out on cell phones? I thought it was a full-on like console thing because they
No,
showed that
no.
off.
They were showing it off to sell on cell phones.
Oh,
Man, if
fuck
they
me.
really wanted to
I
make
gotta do
this-
a quick search.
If they wanted to make this good, they'd have that Mad World plan. That Gary Jules Mad World.
wait till the end.
Oh,
They
no.
should call it
Yeah,
Tears
they need a-
Boy, because he's crying all the time.
Just a metal version of it.
Is that Marcus Phoenix?
Yep.
Yeah.
A very young Marcus
Okay.
Phoenix, 16 years before the first game.
Yeah, he looks like Chris Pine here.
Young Marky
A
Mark.
little bit, yeah.
It's like a chunky Chris Pine.
If Chunky Kong and Chris Pine were in a
Chris Pine could play Chunky Kong.
You know what? At this point, I feel like that would be the best possible outcome for Nintendo.
Yeah. Ah, there you go.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't even play this game, but that's, well, I guess I played like half of the first one, but that's still nostalgic for me because I remember those ads so well.
Oh, yeah.
They were good ads.
Well, I mean, I don't really like Gears of War, but a prequel game is always a good way to, like, maybe give it another shot, you know? Hey.
Oh, yeah.
It's an interesting direction rather than just Gears 6, because I can remember a lot of Gears 1 through 3, even though I've only played, like, the first one a couple times. Like, 4 and 5, I could, like, even if I watched a video on YouTube, I could not tell you, like, what the fuck is even going on anymore in that franchise.
Yeah.
Well, he got a daughter at some point, and,
no, he got a son. Someone else got a daughter.
Oh, okay.
And isn't she, like, psychically linked with, like, the Locust or some shit?
She's technically half Locust because of well, she's like a quarter Locust. It's actually interesting, but I don't know how to explain it off the top of my head because it's been years.
Yeah.
It's actually been like 6 years since I've played Gears 4.
When was the last Gears of War game?
Gears 5 came out about it came out pre-Series X, so 4 or 5 years ago.
I like that they're calling this Gears of War.
I think it was
again.
2019.
Oh yeah,
I
think it was 2019.
They're not going with Gears anymore.
Gears 6.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm glad we're back to Of War.
So I believe this is our lead-in to the Metal Gear trailer that Tristan wanted to share. That was not a joke, by the way. Asmongold watched the Xbox showcase yesterday, and at the MGS Delta trailer, he said, "I just hope they won't make it political, man."
I just hope I just hope they don't remake it and make it political, you know?
on the bridge scene with the boss too. That's great.
Oh my god!
Of all the scenes in the game to say that too.
Word, actually.
Holy shit!
What were you gonna say?
Asmongold, you fucking stupid motherfucker!
You ass mongoloid. I think.
See, I was gonna say that, but I thought against it. But since you said it, you ass mongoloid. I'm not gonna say that too loud. My sister's live in the other room.
Fuck, dude. This man is gonna be richer than any of us in like thousands of lifetimes.
Yeah.
Games about politics and war are not political,
somehow
women
his
and
house
minorities
is bigger
are.
than mine.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe that other than that might be the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's pretty great. So we got a Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta whatever trailer.
Yes.
And,
I just hope they don't make it political, man.
I
they
hope
better
they
not
don't.
make it woke. They done woked it up!
Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. Your code name for this mission will be Naked.
I saw a video with David
I'll be referring
Hayter.
to you as Snake from now on.
From like today, so he's back in the fold.
This will be a sneaking mission.
Although this still
You
uses
must not
the
be
original
seen by the
recording.
enemy.
Like
Leave no trace of your presence.
Oh,
Is that
well,
clear?
that's less
This
cool
kind of
then,
infiltration is the Fox
They
unit
probably added
specialty.
in like new
In other words,
like areas
weapons and
sections
equipment.
to
I hope they
on site.
didn't because
That
he's
goes
not
for food
able
as
to
well.
do that voice anymore.
You're completely
He
naked
wasn't in
with your
Peace
name
Walker
implied.
and he hasn't practiced in a while.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
I mean, he wasn't great here.
Whose
let's be
crazy
real.
idea was this anyway?
The mission
He was
rests
really good in the
entirely
first
your
and
hands.
second game. By 3, he was already like.
One-man army.
Already kind of losing the voice a little bit.
It just becomes so cartoonish even now, and then Peace Walker, it's ridiculous. There's a reason they did not bring him back for 5. I love his performances, but like that game's too serious for this actor.
They also just never really. They didn't use a lot of Kiefer Sutherland either, though.
This is looking good though. It doesn't look like they fucked this up at all.
Yeah, like I'm not seeing anything
Looks
overt.
like a real Metal
Man, I
Gear game.
hope they don't make this political, though.
Oh,
they already failed.
Yeah,
Shit,
fuck, that looks good. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. the worst.
I am
company
so
you know is
anti
making-
the idea of thinking that Konami can make a good game in this day and
virtuous
age.
mission now.
I mean, I don't.
Ooh, nice.
I don't
But, like,
really
I'm
love
very-
the voice acting feels weird. I don't know if they're just it's early footage, but like it.
I feel like it might be AI. I might be coping because, again,
hope
like I
not.
said,
I don't
I'm very
think so.
anti the idea of Konami making a good game in this day
You're
and age.
trying to find things that
I
could
feel
make
ya.
it worse.
I feel
yeah.
ya.
I mean, if any company is going to use AI blatantly like that, it's going to be
It'll be
Konami.
Konami,
Either Konami or
Ubisoft.
Squeenix.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound like the voice is wrong. It's probably just the clip from the original. It's just like fit with this new footage. It feels like
It feels weird on the new model.
Yeah.
It feels
So-
like they probably.
It
And
might
I'm
still
gonna
be
be nice
compressed
here.
even. Who knows?
That too, but it's also like maybe they should have gotten a new recording done. I mean, I don't usually like that, but if you're gonna do this, go this level.
Funnily enough, we're talking about Metal Gear. Go the Silent Hill 2 HD collection route where you can choose new voices or classic.
Yeah, that would be the preferable.
Yeah, I get that.
Because if they're doing a solid remake, no new content, no removed content, no different content, I mean, why not?
So hey,
Oh yeah,
random thing.
Twitter's valuation
It's not been going so good.
It is a very nice downhill slide.
If I turned $44 into $12.5, I'd consider, the bridge.
Yeah.
But turning $44 billion into $12.5 billion.
I consider
this is
the
all
DEI.
Yeah,
This is
I
all
hope
part of his plan.
Leon. I hope Elon's in somewhere that's like vast and flat. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey, technically, like this possibly some of this is from the payouts of like all the engagement bait Twitters. So eventually, like that faucet's gonna end up drying up for all those guys.
Yep.
But
oh yeah,
like there's no way in hell this is going to last like another year. Twitter is going to die.
I mean, I will say I'm like kind of back on Twitter now, and I am enjoying the engagement baiting as somebody returning, because like I just see a thing trending, and I'm like, oh, I know I'm gonna make some stupid retards mad if I say this thing, and it's not even like me trying to troll; it's just my opinion. But people are stupid, so eat shit.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing that recently too.
If that's engagement baiting, then hey, I mean that's pretty good.
That's been my entire time on Twitter since the beginning in a long time, like in a lot of ways, where it's like, I'm good at starting shit.
Yeah, I don't know how he's lost this much fucking money. What is making up this valuation exactly?
Effectively,
I'm
like
actually
investors, like
QZ.com. I'm not sure what Quartz is.
So
well, no, but I mean, like, what what is this is estimated to
This
be?
is estimated from like stuff like advertisers that have left, different contracts with even the governments that they've worked with before they've lost, stuff like that.
Speaking of which, put a pin in advertisers. I want to come back to that.
All right. But yeah, no. Effectively, Twitter is just like falling apart, and it's kind of embarrassing now. But
very unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've talked about some of the ads, like again pouring bleach in your vents. The jack off joggers.
Oh, this is an advertisement. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
I didn't notice why this was so funny. Yeah, that's good.
I love this website.
Well, we've talked about the jack off joggers. The one that I saw recently was an ad for this software, like an app or something that's supposed to AI remove women's clothing, presumably men's too, but the ad was like, hey, I think the advertisement was a DM with like a guy and a girl, and it was like she posted a selfie, and then he posted it again with her shirt off, and she's like, how did you get that? And then it's the link to the website.
Yeah, I
feel like that's an ad on Twitter. At least it was in the last few months.
I feel like if you purchase that, you should be like legally executed.
You should be put on some sort of watch list.
Asmund builds apolitical wish sparks MGS debate.
That's you can't really see it.
Yeah.
But that's just straight up a woman in lingerie as an ad on Twitter.
Oh hell yeah!
Where is it?
Very.
It's on his phone.
Yeah, don't send it to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Yeah,
do.
I'm
I'll
currently
take a
not looking for that
screenshot and
myself.
crop it.
Yeah, no, I usually get like betting ads. I'll say that that's the one company, like one kind of company that hasn't left is like sportsbook ads.
Yeah, I blocked those a long time ago.
Myself, I keep those.
Here it is cropped so we don't get fucked.
Just pour fucking bleach into your vents, you dumbass. Just dump that shit down there, you fool, you buffoon, fuck you. I just wanted to read that out because this is a very funny thing to advertise. I wonder what the actual device is supposed to be. Oh, hee hee booba, and yeah, it's an advertisement. I see that, yeah. About that booba.
Just I guess breaking, just going back to Snake Eater, Solid Delta, asshole, eat pant. Apparently GameStop is saying it comes out November 17th.
Okay.
Nice.
So October for Silent Hill, November for Metal Gear. Okay.
That's about when it came out, like originally on PS2, right?
December, we're gonna get the secret Castlevania game. That's the plan. December.
Yeah, Claw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Remember those pachinko ads where they're like erotic violence, and it's like, what does that actually mean? Erotic violence? Like you
It
means
the
that
big
there's
R
boobies.
word.
I mean, what it means is it's Japanese English, and it doesn't really mean what it sounds like it means, and it's just English is
Violence
cool,
is hot.
but
whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
What's up?
Oh,
I have to verify if this is true.
Uh-oh. Breaking news.
There's a lot of breaking news.
This has been a whole stream for like breaking sudden news. Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't think it's true. I came across a screenshot of an article that said Bill Maher was dead.
Oh my god. Well,
I don't think it's true.
God damn it.
Who would ever joke about a thing like that?
Fingers
I
crossed.
know, right?
I think
Bill
John
Maher's an
Oliver did last
interesting-
week.
Bill Maher's an interesting individual because as long as I've been conscious of him, I don't think anyone has ever liked him.
He seems to be still alive. And,
Lefties, righties, no one's ever liked him politically. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He
No,
pisses everyone off,
you're
which
right.
I identify with, but he also pisses me off.
Well, he's just an out of touch dumbass who thinks he's like, I'm for the common good, the common man, but he's like really just like stupidly rich and like doesn't know what the fuck's going on. It's like Garth Brooks level of like not aware of like how the world actually works.
That's actually such a fucking good analogy.
Okay, so I remember I told you to put a pin in Twitter ads.
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason for
Well, you
that
said
is
advertisers
because
specifically.
well, ads in general, but also advertisers. As you can see here, I have a little funny little Temu ad. Don't fucking sponsor us, Temu. I'm not taking the bait.
Yeah, Sheenan's better
Temu.
anyways.
Yeah.
But you may have noticed that the comment, retweet, like, all that, the engagements even, they're grayed out.
Oh.
Yeah. That is because this is not a tweet. See, advertisers typically on Twitter have to be an account. You have to have an account, and then you have to like advertise a specific tweet.
Yeah.
This is not a tweet. This is an ad that's made to look like a tweet.
Oh, I see what they're doing. That's
my god.
Yeah,
clever.
see, I clicked on I clicked on the Temu profile picture, and it took me to the website.
Yeah.
So if you try
Let's see what I win.
Yeah, what discount do you get off?
Oh, I get 100% off of something. That's
this
cool.
what-
I'm not going to use it.
This is what you get if you try to like retweet it or click on it or anything. Then
If you
click
go
on the profile
to
photos, what he said.
yeah, if you click on the profile photo. But
okay.
if you go to like report it or block the account, all you get are I don't like this ad and stop seeing this ad.
Stop seeing the ad.
Or why am I seeing this ad?
Yeah. It's they have their ways.
I'm getting sick of their corporal bullshit.
Yeah, and the reason that I'm kind of upset about this is because usually when I see an ad, I just block the account that posts it.
Yeah.
Because then I don't get any of their ads again. And usually there's like multiple accounts with the same ad because again, Twitter's advertising is fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's a failed website, yes.
But like still, like I'm not getting ads for fucking Cheez It or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting an ad for
Temu ads. ads. You're getting like knockoff
and that's
of knockoff
and
stuff.
boobs, and pouring bleach down.
I mean,
AC.
I've seen some like, how the fuck did you get away with this as an ad kind of ads.
Yeah, there are some that are just straight up sex toys.
Oh yeah, dude. There's one that's like
Turbo Sucker, 8 million.
Dude, that one kind of looked horrifying in a way. It's like that could rip your dick off. Like, I looked at it. Like,
also saw some alien fucking.
How many of them did you order, Bane?
I've thought about it. Can't deny. I saw a thing and I'm like, that's.
Listen.
I don't feel like I need anything after that, you know?
Oh, baby, take me back to the Traveler.
Listen, buddy. Listen, buddy. The only fleshlight I own is Stormtrooper Pez dispenser. Look at that. Look at that hole. Look at that. I had to censor that.
Oh, that's a slutty little Stormtrooper.
Yeah,
the Stormtrooper. See,
Kristen, you might not want to say that because that implies your penis is exceedingly small.
Yeah.
That or you're willing to force it into a very tight object.
Yeah, you're very determined.
Either that, or you
get it
have
stuck in it, and it forms
either
into
that,
the
or
shape
you have
of
a
long
massive urethra.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah. No hand killing it for him.
Oh yeah.
No. See, if I'm putting things in, then you know.
Dude, they'll call you Eddie Vedder. You'll have an even flow.
Oh Jesus.
As long as it's not those little magnetic balls, they get stuck in there.
Oh god, yeah, I heard about the story of that dude sticking the buckyballs down his dick hole. Ugh.
Yeah.
The what now?
Those little magnetic
balls.
Yeah, you know those little
How
ones?
little?
Like real little, like these.
Okay.
Trying to,
like millimeters.
Yeah.
Like nonpareils or something.
Wait, you're talking about buckyballs?
Yeah. Yes.
I hear if you
Don't
eat
tell me
those,
you
then
have
they'll pinch up your guts.
But no. There's a story about a dude who was shoving them down his cock hole, and
I think I remember that story actually.
Yeah, he's like full pounding with it.
Kristen, when you said you talking about buckyballs, I really thought you were just gonna pull out a bag of them. You just had some.
My friend has some of them.
He's got them beside his lawn darts too. The old spike kind.
For those who haven't seen,
you say that.
In our recent episodes, we've learned that
I can go get a lawn dart right now.
Tristan has like hundreds of props around him at any point in time that he can just bring out.
Effectively a prop comic. I respect it.
Yeah, he's like Bobby Hill. It's great.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yay!
Yeah.
Man, he did the thing.
He did. Let me see. I've got the shit open here.
Yep.
I guess I should fucking move off of X's plummeting value.
We should probably. What do we got there? Oh yeah.
Oh, in case anyone still believes the Silent Hill 2 remake will be good, keep in mind it's being made by the same people who thought this was a scary jump scare. I haven't seen this, but I remember hearing about Germa.
Oh yeah, this is a classic Germa clip. Keep watching.
It's just so.
No, I know. I just need to see that again. It's just, and then it's like it fades into nothing.
The sound it makes is the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, and he's just dying.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
It was even better the second time. How did I do that again?
So this is Layers of Fear?
No shit, go back and do it again.
Layers of Fear.
Oh,
so he keeps finding.
Go back and forth.
I think I'm gonna die on camera. I think I'm gonna die on
Infinite babies.
Infinite baby
Space babies.
Infinite dead baby works.
Oh.
Well, the kid's got brain damage.
I broke my fucking laugh bone. I can't do it. I can't even laugh at it anymore.
Oh god, it's coming up to the best part.
I can't even fucking think. I feel like the asset is loading right here. You know what I mean?
You found the trigger.
I'll get it.
Whoa!
fucking imagine why you would have to do this.
My kid died,
process why you would have that.
There's no
Bluebird
reason.
Team, everybody.
Scary game. I can't fucking.
Yeah,
there's no reason to assume that that's gonna mean that the Silent Hill game is bad. Oh.
Yeah, but also
rest in peace.
I mean, remember the end of the Medium? How disgusting that mishandles mental health and like mental health awareness.
Your mental problems are your fault.
Yeah, fucking kill yourself.
Yeah, literally.
You're just do it.
Everybody kill yourself.
I don't have any guns near me.
Unironically, that's literally the plot of that game. Is basically just.
I've heard a lot of bad things about the plot of that game.
It's not
so
good.
disappointing. It was such a visually good game.
I mean, like the thing is, you'd think Silent Hill 2, it's a finished narrative, but people can really misinterpret which parts of that to focus on. I guess you know.
Or I mean, just in general, people can misinterpret like what a game is about. Like fucking Asmongold 10 minutes ago. Oh, I hope it's not political.
Yeah,
Metal Gear Solid, this game about fucking paramilitary combat.
I mean, like, I can see, I think, what he, we kind of all know what he means, but it's just worded in the stupidest way possible, but it's also, like...
That's the thing, he means modern politics, but this shit takes place in the 80s.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, and I'm not sure how they're gonna make it... Well, we haven't seen Eva yet, actually, to be fair.
We haven't.
I think he might be proven right if it turns out that Eva's all zipped up and they're just like, "Hello, hi, my name's Eva. Hi, I'm a nice lady, a strong woman."
They've been the way I think they're doing it. I think they're gonna keep it pretty traditional to like what the game was.
They probably have to change like the voice acting if the model's gonna be different. I'd assume substantially. So yeah, I mean, other than something like that, maybe they might remove something. I don't know. But yeah, it's probably not going to wind up being political. Just like the Silent Hill 2 remake is probably not going to wind up being good. But
yeah,
you know what?
Honestly, the most realistic thing is it probably won't end up being any good.
Yeah. You know what will most likely, hopefully, be good is the Like a Dragon TV show.
Yeah.
Like a Dragon Yakuza, which I'm going to say is a bad name.
Yeah, they probably could have taken out either one of those.
Well, because Yakuza Like a Dragon that's a great name, but it doesn't work in reverse. The title is long and then the subtitle is too short. Is the problem.
Like a Dragon.
Yeah, but they wanted to flip the game on its head with that. I mean, it's not terrible, And the guy playing Kiryu. Yeah, there's been some info. The guy who's directing it or writing it, I forget, but one of the main people is also, according to a comment from. Oh God, what's his name? Devil Leon is the Yakuza YouTuber. A comment from his section said something about one of the creators of this show is working on a movie that is essentially like a Yakuza side story as a movie.
All right, cool.
And I don't know exactly what that means, but I guess kind of like goofy, fun situation comedy or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
And the actor playing Kiryu is formerly a Kamen Rider.
Yes.
Perfect.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. There's been some shots of him. There's this one. There's another of him, like, in the rain. The hair is kind of swept forward in the rain, which is, realistic to real life, I guess, but probably not the way it would be for Kiryu, depending on, I don't know. His hair doesn't really slick forward, but it's real life, it's never going to look quite like the game. Really, the thing is the vibes and everything. There's been two other actors. There's a Nishiki actor and another guy who's kind of unknown, but my theory and other people's theory as well is it's going to be the Majima actor. He's got a bit of a pudgy face, but like... whatever, actor man stills usually don't look don't look that similar to how they do in the show with all the lighting and makeup and everything.
It might, well, no, because Kazuma's quite a bit older.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's just a new character, it could be a new character. There's usually new characters in each Yakuza thing, so
You could
Maybe
just
they
get
made
the goon of the week.
Shimano.
yeah.
Maybe they made Shimano not like a weird deformed bald head man.
That would be unrealistic to Shimano.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that look like that, and that's kind of like I think that's like I don't know, that's like a throwback to like a samurai looking kind of deal, old sort of feudal crime lords or whatever. Yeah, it's in October. It's not too long from now. It's Japanese language. It's not like I think it's dubbed in English as well, but it's originally in Japanese. And
I
that's
might watch an episode with a dub just to see how it is.
you got to give it a shot. See the English Kiryu and everything. I hope
probably
they
It
don't.
can't be as bad as Young Ye.
Like if
It
here's
should
the
be
thing.
Yang Ye.
If they go with Yang Ye, I think it wouldn't be that bad because it would be a younger Kiryu is the thing. He's not going to be cancer, death Kiryu. He's going to be
cancer, death Kiryu sounded like, yes, I'm Mr. Man.
I am
Kiryu.
27 years old. Hello, I'm dying next week. Noose refuse and
Cough,
discussion.
cough. The doctors say the chemotherapy isn't going so well.
Where's my Gold Bond medicated powder?
You really did sound like him a little bit there. Can we just point out how weird it is that motherfucker is in a Disney Pixar movie now?
Yeah, it's
He made
insane.
it to
Like
the-
a Final Fantasy basically character in that.
Yeah, I mean, no offense really, but like not a real actor, like a Hollywood person that you would assume would be in a movie like that. It's
it is a little like.
However,
you got a YouTuber.
But
It's okay.
I said this last time and I'll say it now. It really fits because video games with that kind of style, that kind of poly count, that kind of resolution, because it was on like a lower resolution.
Yeah.
Which is really cool
PS2-ish,
effect.
Yeah.
Had a decent
But that
animation style.
PS2-ish kind of era, yeah. Those games traditionally have pretty bad voice acting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it
also,
fits.
Also, to be fair, I mean, like, I feel like more people are complaining more about, like, oh, why are they going, like, Hollywood, like, for voice acting specifically? Like, why are they going, like, Hollywood, getting Hollywood actors when you have, like, incredibly talented, like, voice actors who do this shit for a living? I feel like this is, like, we're getting our wish, or, like, those people are getting their wish with,
The
like,
monkey's
Young
paw
Ye
just
getting
curls.
Yeah. So I feel like you kind of really can't complain about that, even if you wanted to be, like, a cynical asshole about it.
Yeah, I do appreciate, like, I hope, I don't know, I hope eventually, we do see more general smaller time voice actors in big scale movies, but names still sell,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as that happens, we're probably not going to get that.
Puts butts in seats.
It is cool. I mean, like, as a guy who is a YouTube man, it's nice to see a man who just talks about video games is now in a Hollywood big production that might get Oscars and stuff.
That's right. Claw's proud
Very
of
neat.
Justin Bieber too.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Canadian boy who did well at music through YouTube. Yeah.
no, not really, because he was like an industry plant type of thing with like Usher, because like Usher came along and like
you're right.
kind of groomed him into music. I think he might have been like,
but he did start on YouTube.
He did. He might have been less insufferable if he was just allowed to bloom on his own devices and not be made into like a weird child star,
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for him how much hate he got and everything, and now he's like a fucking weirdo anyway.
Yeah, but he's fucking loaded.
Yeah, which, how can you be that sad if you're rich, really?
Exactly. I would just cry into my money.
Doesn't he have Lyme disease or something?
Yeah, he got some kind of disease.
Yeah, something like that.
It was, something recently, I think I heard about that.
Yeah,
I was
that's
going to say, before we move on, there's an interesting thing about this series, this Like a Dragon TV show, is it's going to be set after Yakuza 0, but before Yakuza 1.
Oh, so it's canon to the games.
It is, apparently.
Ooh.
Or at least
That's
it's
cool. I've always
based
wanted
on
a
the
story
canon.
like that.
Yeah. I've been interested in a Yakuza 0 2 for a little bit, so
Like
that's
a story set just a little bit before Kiryu goes to fucking prison.
Yeah. And this is apparently, and I think it's good because it's, Yakuza 0 is a good game. People should play it.
Yes, absolutely.
And then Yakuza 1, unfortunate. The PS2 one is like a kind of a mess, and then the Kiwami is a mess in completely different ways.
Yeah.
I'm still not a massive hater of the Majima Everywhere system. I kind of played into it and fought him when I could.
It's not even just that. It's like a lot of the fighting system just doesn't.
It's
I don't
really
know.
grindy.
Yeah,
Even
it
for a
can be.
Yakuza
It
game.
can be
like
grindy. Yeah.
And I
And the
remember-
whole the Kwame heat system is like it's a massive.
I will
pain
say
in the
that
ass.
shit does suck. I
fucking
always
sucks.
pack a bunch of extra Toriner because of that.
Like even at the very start when like you're fighting Shimano, it's like in your
Shimano
first,
was the absolute
horrible.
worst.
Yeah, it's like
Shimano was the worst fight.
Because I
in the
think
whole
you
fucking
need to
anything.
have a different style than you even have at that point.
Yeah, you
So
need.
you're
I think
just-
you need rush.
you
yeah, I
just
think
need
so.
To, like,
Yeah.
you just fight your way through it, and he just regenerates health for 10 minutes, and it's terrible. And then you play it on hard or anything higher, and it's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Yakuza one of the best plots in the series. Very
absolutely.
Tight,
Fantastic.
concise narrative. You know, there's a little bit of filler, but it's like good filler that like, you know, strengthens the characters and everything, and it fits with the themes of the story as a whole. So it's like, yeah. But playing it, not great. So
Watch it.
Yeah, doing make people play 0 and then let them just watch 1.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like it. It's great.
You can pick back and up it with Kwame too. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's.
I know people are down on 2 and like 2
Actually,
Kwame. I really like 2 Kwame. I think
Well,
it's neat.
The thing about it. Go ahead.
I will say the one thing about watching through 1 and then playing through everything else, you do kind of miss out on mid-stage Pocket Circuit Fighter, which I think really brought that specific sub-story in 6 really together for me.
Yeah, you can't get everything, but
Yeah.
hey, you know.
But if you play Kiwami 2, you get the Be My Baby Mark 1,
If
which
you
they
get-
completely redid in 7, right?
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, different battle system, you know.
Do we know how many episodes this is going to be?
If I had to guess, 8.
I'm not
That's
sure.
usually what it is.
It might be 6. Sometimes they do 6.
I hope it's not 6. That would be ridiculous. Even 8 is like usually Yakuza is like 13 chapters. You know.
That's the thing, because I forget where I said this, but usually the chapters are like kind of an excuse to play around and do sub stories, and the actual meat of the story content of that chapter is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think they could really make it work with if they did some finagling, definitely in 8 episodes, and I feel like it wouldn't be that bad if it was 6.
Yeah, trying to do
So, I mean, there's only a
time
little bit
periods and
less.
everything though is going to be a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that if they do 8 episodes, they might do the first episode being Kiryu fucking up, and then a bunch of it's just in prison, and then he gets out at the end.
Maybe.
Although,
I mean,
again, if it's like a prequel to Yakuza 1, it might just be a full on new plot, which I'm very much down for.
I'm potentially down for it. I mean, it's possible it's not going to be canon, but it's just going to be like based on the canon that exists. So maybe they can just do some wacky new shit. And I mean, like I'm open to that. You know, it makes you still play the game. It makes you more. In fact, in that way, it makes people more curious about the games. You know, it's like, oh, we did something different here. You know, so I'm just thinking, like, at this point, we don't know how it's going to wind up being, but at this point, I'm excited that it is a Japanese language series. It's looking pretty good. It could be a lot worse at this point.
Yeah.
You know, it could look a lot worse right now. So, you know, but cautious optimism, I'd say.
I'm
They just,
excited.
you know, Amazon just had the Fallout show, which was like an 8 out of 10 TV show, you know, 7-ish, maybe 8.
I'd say 8.
And you know, I hesitate. Yeah, I hesitate to do the thing where it's like Amazon made this, because not really, but you know, they've got one that a game show that just came out. This could be a new one.
They've got a good track record. Hopefully this sticks.
And we got a fucking death. It's unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Sadly, we have lost William Russell, who is the last remaining of the original 4 Doctor Who cast members.
Oh.
Wait, no, not last remaining. I completely memory hold Carol Ann Ford. What am I doing? She's probably coming back soon. Spoilers. I apologize.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean,
it's sad. It sucks, man. I'm glad that he was able to come back for like Power of the Doctor, just even if it's just for a cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, it was. I
Yeah,
think
it
I at
was.
least saw something about it.
It was a scene near the very end, right before Jodie actually regenerates, where a whole bunch of old companions of the Doctor are in like essentially an AA meeting, but not for addiction. Just sitting around in like a circle, and everyone's just kind of chilling and talking about the Doctor. And he was there, and he was like, "Oh, the Doctor's a woman now." Ooh.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, it's very unfortunate. You say there's a possible cameo coming up, and I do remember in, I guess, minor Doctor Who talk for a little bit. I do remember in the Devil's Cord episode,
He talks about her. He mentions her
about
actually
how he mentions
by
her, and he's
name
like,
for the first time in the new series.
just over that way was my house where I lived with my granddaughter, and it's like,
Well,
are we not doing anything with that? You know?
Yeah, like I will say I feel like since it was in '63, it makes sense to mention it.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you gotta mention it, but it's like it feels like why else
Yeah,
put an episode there like
mentioning
that?
her by name for the first time in the entire new runs, like the new run.
Yeah.
That is significant.
Like, there's something going on
I
there.
feel like she's coming soon. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year or something.
Hopefully soon.
Put that along with the Sutek cope, I guess.
I'm
Which
Sutek coping. I'm Susan coping. There's nothing I'm not coping about. Okay.
I'm learning all about the Sutek cope. You know, I'm finding out about it. I started watching that one the other day, but I got tired. I was doing cooking, and I'm like, too sleepy for this. You know.
Last time I watched it like the first half, then the second half the next day.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace to one of the OGs there.
Yeah.
Speaking of rest in peace to cinema. Peace by peace. For some reason, they're making a movie by Pharrell Williams with Lego.
Quiet on the set. You might want to mute this because it's happy and
it's gonna have
so essentially saying, "I want my biopic to be Lego." Yeah.
I mean,
which to be fair, I do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I joke, but this is a cool choice if you're gonna make a movie like this. This could be interesting, you know.
It definitely does look bad in some areas, and sadly, you can't exactly we can't exactly listen to it because again, copyrighted music everywhere. But still,
well, Pharrell Williams isn't really a fucking actor.
Yeah, not somebody you'd make a movie about. Like he's had one really good song, and then it got really overplayed.
Yeah, I like that song.
I don't remember anything else about him.
I mean, he's more like doing like producer stuff, and like he's like the creative producer or something of like a fashion brand, like Gucci or some shit.
Pharrell is a behind the scenes type of guy a lot of the time. I think, yeah. I mean, this doesn't look terrible. It's an interesting concept for this, like, you know, you see a lot of movies.
Yeah,
but the problem is,
you got Lego Snoop.
It's got Lego the real Crips. People. I don't think
you spoiled it.
I don't really think anybody but Kendrick Lamar would be on Justin Timberlake and maybe Busta Rhymes and
those
Snoop
are all
Dogg.
in there.
Yeah. Like, but I don't think any of them would be like very good at acting. Probably.
We got Lego.
I mean, have you seen Halloween Resurrections? Busta Rhymes fucking kills it.
I have not.
Also, Justin Timberlake.
I just think Busta Rhymes is
an actor.
He's a fun personality. I feel like he could act in some fashion.
Did we miss the Lego Crips?
I did not notice. But I mean, it's a cool idea. I mean, I don't know why Lego would sign off on something like this. This seems a little bit optically weird for them.
Yeah, a bit strange. I wonder if I wonder if in the movie the songs are going to be uncensored because they play "Drop It Like It's Hot."
That's great.
Jay-Z. And...
Oh yeah, Leo Cripps.
I turned
Yeah,
into a
there they
dog.
are.
Animorphed.
The funniest shit I ever seen.
Featuring new music by Pharrell Williams.
It's an interesting. I would not expect that to happen.
I
Weird.
kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I guess.
In a sick, curious kind of fascination way, you know?
Sickened but curious, yeah. What the fuck is this? I never wanted to be in culture war, but like you, it was thrust upon all of us. Things would have been better if they had left the balance alone.
But this like it's the fucking Hunger Games.
I never wanted to be in culture war, but like you, I am an absent father whose wife wants to leave him because I post all day. Things would have been better if they had let me have a job where I could spend millions on a bus. You know?
Did y'all see that woman who was on like one of the big gaming journalist streams just pull out a fucking box of Firefall stuff from one of the former developers and start shit talking Mark Kern?
Apparently, she bought a bunch of like unused
they were given to
Firefall merch. Oh, had it given to her. That's funny. Like I may not like her politics, but that's funny.
Yeah, she's cringe, but that's really fucking funny.
Alyssa Mercanti, she's like a Kotaku writer.
Oh god, that bitch.
Yeah, but admittedly, like that's funny. I have to tip my hat in the level.
It's
of
retards
haterism.
fighting. Yeah, I mean you gotta laugh at two retards fighting.
It's a peak hater move though, in a way that I have to respect. You know, it's like
we love haters.
Tip my hat to that. All right.
Let me say, I'm the biggest hater.
I respect the hater energy, you know?
I remember, like, I know we always talk about him and everything, but it's just like, I remember, because it's like, I'm back on Twitter now, I guess, and it's been, you know, I'm seeing people I haven't seen in years, and I, you know,
some of them are
talking
just doing
to...
the same thing.
There's literally people, and I mean, I'm sure they're probably happy, fine people, but there's people that still have, like, you know... Gamergate green and purple hearts as their
Vivian
avatar.
James even I've seen that before.
You see a Vivian every so often. Sometimes the controller with the G and the G.
Yeah,
the GG controller. Yeah, and I mean, like, I don't know,
like,
man.
Jesus fuck, it's been a decade. Come
I saw
on.
I saw a
highlight
person.
Of their lives, to be fair,
it is the highlight of something.
I saw a person who was like, "Nice to have you on Twitter. Please, whatever you do, though, do not start up the hashtag again." Like, quote unquote the hashtag. Like, we thought I was gonna start Gamergate doing, I guess.
I mean, we could start it ironically.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start Gamergate 2 with
Hey, you know, like, we could go to Truth Social and get Trump to tweet about it there.
Yeah,
I'm putting my full support behind Gamergate. The wonderful people.
How hilarious!
The video
would it
game
be,
journalists are not sending their best.
They're not so good people.
If you could do that, Sargon would jump off a London Bridge out of shame. Like, we could have gotten Jim to do it, but Claude did.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't think I.
We don't.
One man should have all that power.
We don't need Gamergate 2. We don't need it.
Well, we had Gamergate 2, and it's already kind of over. I mean, it did not have the staying power because the other one had more of a reason. This one was just. I mean, there was a good reason behind the. No,
this one's just. I'm mad that video game characters are a bit ugly now.
Much like a lot of sequels, it was only there to make money.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, like 10 years ago, you know, Gamergate happened, and it was a lot of people like, you're all racist and sexist, and it was like, no, most of us are like women and black people.
Yeah, a lot of people just didn't like the journalists.
The woke bullshit, basically. You know, for the time, what we would have called that, probably. Yeah. Yeah, and now it's like, okay, I get the Sweet Baby thing, I do, but then, like, when it comes to Stellar Blade, and then all of the man jaw stuff, even if I agree with some of it, it's like, man, it doesn't look great, you know? It's not...
Gotten to the point where it's like, oh, now these guys look like dipshits.
It's too cringe to be on that side, really. I mean...
I mean, just look at this fucking tweet. I never wanted to be in culture war, but like you, it was thrust upon all of us.
It's like you're not a
You
fucking
need like a Christopher Nolan like
You
Dark
didn't
Knight
ask
music
this.
while
You
you're doing
didn't
that.
choose this, but now you're in culture war.
Yeah, no. As the dude whose nickname is literally the fucking like a character from a Dark Knight, you're not a fucking Batman character. Grow the fuck up, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Holy
yeah.
shit, dude.
Well, we
this man's
listened
in
to
his
this
late
guy 10
30s.
years ago. Were we all just dumb? Were we misled?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
I never
we were
really
misled.
listened to him.
Tyler's not a part of any of this, I don't think. But the three of us.
Tyler's smart.
No,
We got history with this shit.
I briefly looked at it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my silly Yakuza games that no one knows about.
That's a very good idea. Don't
2014 too. Wow.
Don't study Gamergate.
Yeah.
Don't look at this all of this stupid bullshit.
you know,
Just go play Yakuza 0, then 1,
No, I was
then
playing
2,
Yakuza 3.
then 3,
Yeah.
then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then Gaiden, then 8, and then you can do the Lost Judgment games anywhere you want. And
Tristan, I have an important question for you actually on the subject.
Yes.
There's people that say the Yakuza games are failing women because they only have women that are like, love interests or helpless damsels and stuff. And I think about that sometimes and I'm like, I guess that might be true a little bit sometimes. But I don't know. Can it just be a series about men doing men things? Like,
I mean,
it
it can, but also that's just wrong. That's just not true.
Yeah, it's not true. Well, not anymore, especially. They've been
especially now.
moving away from that, especially, yeah.
But like even
Earlier
like
on.
10 years ago, Haruka was one of the main characters of Yakuza 5, and she wasn't like, "Oh, help me, Akiyama." Akiyama just got involved because
Well, she was
That's
being
just
like
the type of guy he is.
She was being like fucked up in a horrible slave industry in Japan, though.
Well,
and
yeah, but
did excuse all
that was there for the commentary.
Yeah,
that's normal.
It's cool.
No.
It's cool having commentary on all the shitty things that happen in that goddamn industry.
Yeah,
Not all of them were brought up, but you know.
It does some it's pretty light on it though. I mean, like it's just you mentioned that and like yeah, I mean it would be easy to do that, but the way that this always seeps in is you play the Yakuzas and then you're like, boy, I like these games, and then you get a video recommended to you that's like why Yakuza is bad to women, and then it all goes off the rails and you didn't ask this, you didn't choose this, now you're in culture war.
But here we are.
Now I have been thrust
and it's
upon
treated
the
no
culture
different than
any other choice.
Pee pee poo poo.
Yeah. No, always fun to get a little Grums update. That's cool.
Still embarrassing
always good to
himself
laugh at this
every
man.
day.
Oh, this is funny.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
He got rid of it. He got rid of the. So he's got
Part
Family
6.
Matters there.
Yeah.
And I guess that's just an image. That's not the video.
Not the
This is
video.
another thing. This is the Family Matters, and then yeah, it was out, but it's not really out anymore. I guess.
The song where he beat all the allegations and was like, no, all your stuff you say is I wrote this. It's a good pen game. I had fun doing it. Everything I say is true. Yeah, I'm gonna delete it.
Yeah,
it's always good to get a little look at Black Twitter for a little bit. You get some of the best gifs. You know.
Good, it was trash.
You get some stuff like this.
Yeah.
the funniest part about this whole story, I bookmarked this like a few days ago.
Oh yeah,
like
June
about
4th.
Yeah, almost a week. This was like a day
Wow.
or so after it happened. The other night, the night that we accidentally hit that fucking deer.
Oh yeah.
On the ride to where we were
Want to
coming
talk
back
about
from.
that?
Nothing really much to talk about other than we hit a deer.
Glad you're
that
all
was awful. I don't want to go through anything like that again. That sucked.
Yeah.
But on the way to where we were coming back from, I'm not sure if it was we were going to a cookout and then we went to IHOP and we went home. We were going to the cookout and like we were pulling into the driveway as Not Like Us was on the fucking radio.
Oh shit.
So that's a long way to say that's still getting airplay. I'm gonna put this away.
Hang on. Trying to set this back up. All
Turn
right.
that off.
This is like
All
a
right.
little
But
animation.
it's still
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
it's still getting radio play. And meanwhile, this man's taking down his shit. So, haha, funny.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Wah.
Unlucky. Drake after his last diss. Oh god, this part.
Yeah, it's like the drawing it like it starts. He's literally the Yamcha pose. Like he just
Restart that.
There are so many animations that are like
Restart it?
Yeah, restart. I missed it.
This shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out.
Like people are doing this. You got the Knuckles animation. There's
fuck off.
some other guy that's just doing it too.
Yeah.
Like again, it's not the fact that not like us is just a really funny song.
Yeah,
it's a fucking banger. It sounds good. It's
great
that
song.
it is like so unabashedly, hey, this guy, fuck this guy. I'm gonna make it fun to say fuck this guy. Even your fans are gonna say fuck this guy.
Yeah.
It's like it's that incredible. It's like holy shit.
I've seen a lot of people who've been like, I'm a longtime Drake fan, which I mean, disgusting, but they say like, I'm a longtime Drake fan, but man, these songs are so much better, and I can't ignore everything that's being said. It's kind of hard to continue being a Drake fan. I mean, even if beyond like the grooming stuff, it's just like him just being a complete fraud. Basically, it's just so over. I mean, it's the most magnum dong of cope that you've ever seen. Anyone trying to fucking like, no, Drake's coming back from this. Delilah was pretty good. He talked about Square One.
Oh my god, he's rapping over a remix of the BBL Drizzy beat with Sexy Red.
Oh, good. From what I understand, that seems like a great idea.
Yeah, he's striking while the iron is ice cold.
Hell yeah.
That's how you do it.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus addresses Jerry Seinfeld's comments about how political correctness is ruining comedy. I think to have an antenna about sensitivities is not a bad thing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. I mean, so she's woke. Right. I get it. Right.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
woke.
she's a
I'll go
She's a woman.
for the benefit of our audio viewers. By the way, we are so sorry. This video is very heavily video focused.
It's okay. It's all right. We're reading a lot of tweets and stuff. We got news and things.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen on both platforms simultaneously. Sync them up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I recommend video, but I understand that's not good for SEO or something. So I mean, hey.
Yeah. But so the full quote for our audio listeners, thank you very much. I think to have an antenna about sensitivities is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that all comedy goes out the window as a result. When I hear people starting to complain about political correctness, and I understand why people might push back on it, but to me, that's a red flag because it sometimes means something else. I believe being aware of certain sensitivities is not a bad thing. I don't know how else to say it. And this was this was her, being asked about Jerry Seinfeld's comments about the woke, they're ruining comedy. Oh,
well, I mean, he didn't really say that. There's a degree to which that's true, but I mean, like, a lot of people are able to still be funny and offensive and not really get a lot of shit for it.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, usually you usually just hear that from the people that aren't that funny, and Seinfeld's not that funny. I mean, the show is funny, but that was all Larry David mostly, and the other actors.
It's
and then like comparing it directly to Curb, where it's like very edgy and very like self-aware. Like, hey, we're gonna like it's the joke is like Larry's a fucking crazy unhinged person that looks terrible, and like it's edgy, and it's like it's still like people love that show. It's like it just finished its final season. It's gonna be a beloved show. Like you don't have to like throw away the baby with the bathwater, like because people are like, oh, it's political correctness, wokeness. It's like no, you just have to be funny. You have to have a point to like point to
behind it.
Yeah.
But that's few and far between these days, it seems.
Yeah, it's either either I get to say the N-word and I get to use a racist accent, or it's woke.
I mean, like, Jerry Seinfeld's career after the show has been kind of all over the place.
What are you talking about? He made hit movie B movie.
That's true.
Hit movie Pop-Tart movie.
Oh, I looked over to see if you were wearing the funny glasses.
I was checking a little bit too.
I
do want to put I do want to watch that Pop-Tart movie soon and just see how awful it is, but I don't want to give him a review.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pirating it. I'm not even ashamed to admit it.
Yeah,
I'll eat Pop-Tarts while I pirate it, maybe. That sounds
exactly.
good. Good
I'll
compromise.
Yeah,
I'll eat a
give him
strudel.
some money.
What I find funny about this is that, like, you watch Jerry Seinfeld's comedy, and I mean, even outside of the TV show, when you see him live, like, I saw a special of his a couple years ago. He was on Netflix. And he wasn't as bad as you'd expect him to probably be as, like, an aging boomer comic. It wasn't as much phone bad, whatever kind of stuff. But, like, he's not a very, like, offensive guy by nature. He doesn't really say anything.
That's genuinely what confused me about his statements like that.
Yeah, it's so weird to hear. That's like Ned Flanders. If Ned Flanders said it.
Oh, those wokes! They're ruining our society. Well, I'll tell you, we can't tell jokes about how Homer's fat anymore. I can't.
I love that you're saying that with the glasses and the mustache on. It really adds to the impression.
Oh, hi diddly doodly, neighbor.
No, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't know what was going to be in the fucking Pop-Tart movie that was going to be so outlandish and ridiculous that, like, it got censored. But, I mean, maybe he's talking about other people, but, like, I watched a video recently talking about, like, cancellations and stuff, and one of the things it brought up was this guy, Shane McGillis, I think is his name, or just Shane Gillis.
Shane
Gillis. And he was canceled for some, like, Asian joke, and then everyone realized it was, like, out of context, and it was just maybe one bad joke. Is he?
Yeah, he's Asian.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well,
I think half, right?
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know that, but I mean, yeah, he got canceled for something and something like that, and since then, you know, he's been able to go
podcasts.
He's been able to go back to, like, selling out fucking stadiums and stuff, and he's very popular
He's
now.
one of the most successful podcasters with, I think it's Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Yeah.
I haven't really listened to it too much, but I know, like, I know the sphere of podcasts it's in.
So and I mean, it seems like a bit of a myth, too, because they'll still give, like, Ricky Gervais and Dave Chappelle specials, even if people complain about them.
The thing is, like, at this point, there's a lot of them that are just successful because they're canceled, and they write that to a special. Like,
look at me! I've been canceled. Here's my big budget comedy special by a big publisher.
Yeah, it was like in the in Praise of Shadows video where there was a quote from somebody talking to a journalist who said something to the effect of, "I feel like my voice is being silenced," quote given to a journalist for a news network. I mean, like, I guess that could make sense, but it's like you're talking right now. I don't know.
Currently, you're on the air.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's this, I mean, I talked about it earlier. I did a stream today talking about Synthetic Man.
Yes,
and
that dork.
Yeah, and he,
probably better.
Well, yeah, that's offensive to our people.
Yeah, so like, hang on here, let me get the slur off.
No, I was looking at Synthetic Man, and he was also, I mean, he was doing this thing where he kind of tap dances around, like, I mean, he said race mixing in a video because he believes that's a bad thing, but he then starts to, like, soften it into misogyny or this sort of thing. You can look it up. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because he's trying not to get banned. It's like...
banned, but it's like, who do you even think is, like, gonna cancel you or something? Because he was talking about, like, the wokes are gonna like, they don't like you already. They're not gonna, like, what are they gonna do to you?
Is he even notable enough to really be canceled?
I mean, he's already not... He doesn't have anything to cancel, basically. He's a chud by nature, so it's like, just say what you gotta say.
He's actually genuinely a piece of shit.
The only person that's really gonna cancel you is yourself, ever.
Yeah.
So...
Which I mean, he did this. Although he does know that, like, yeah, the moment he gets banned, like, there's no success on Rumble. There's no success on, fucking BitChute. There's mild success on Kick, but
I've seen
massive piece of shit. Like
Well, yeah.
he's got to up it at that point.
It's like you gotta start like gambling with like children's money.
You got to start going outside with security guards and just fucking with people and sending your security guards like they're a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, there was somebody who did. There's somebody who did recently pressure
Jack Doherty.
Yeah, there's somebody who did recently pressure him without his bodyguard. And he just like clammed up and didn't do shit.
Yeah,
it's like that's funny.
Both Neon and Jack Doherty both do that shit all the time.
Yeah,
it's like it's like they're both fucking terrible.
I mean,
like, their content's terrible too.
Let's be real, and I'm not saying this should happen. I'm just saying this is an inevitable outcome. Someone's gonna pull a gun on them. That security guard is at least gonna get shot and die.
100%.
And then, God willing, again, not wishing this would happen at all, but then they'll shoot him.
Yeah.
God willing, not gonna happen.
I don't.
They're probably just gonna rob him.
I'm praying.
After they.
Just stick a gun in his face and say, "Give me all your money." That's all you really.
Well, no. All the shit they do, no, they're going to catch someone who is on that wrong side of a day, and they're just going to pull a gun out and shoot him. There's that one guy who already got shot, like that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, which
I think that guy got off kind of free too.
I think so too, and I'm going to say this very nicely. Guy should have got off completely free. You should have given him like $100 for doing it. Public service.
There's so much shit going on with these like lives, these IRL people, especially in Japan, where it's like they just hate foreigners now because people keep, well, they already kind of did, but people keep going to Japan and just being a fucking nuisance and like doing dances on the fucking train tracks or whatever, and everybody's like they just hate them now, and they keep getting arrested. It's been like 3 different guys or something, maybe even more than that. There's like that Johnny Somali was one. One of them.
That fucker.
Yeah, and I think they're all like, I think they might be IP2 people or something, but like, I don't know. I don't know why people. I remember watching this live stream. It was this IRL thing from this woman Gucci's. She was like let loose in New York, and she was like wearing as disgusting as she said. Well, she was the one that Only Use Me Blade did some unfortunate things to, apparently, allegedly. However, also she's apparently not a great person, supposedly, and
well, it's also the one that got fondled by Only Use Me Blade.
That's what I just said, babe.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find. I was trying to find this thing. This is.
I get it.
I
understand. I understand only catching on at the very end. I get it.
I'm trying to pull this up. This one stopped right before you fully see him get shot, but this is a video of. If you want a satisfying video of the day, it's a video WUSA 9 video of prank YouTuber Tanner Cook shot in mall released.
I think I'm good on showing that for the podcast. I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't show the shooting. It stops before that.
I don't know. Call him the cracker or something, and you can get by with the Hassan defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. But yeah, no, this guy deserves what's coming to him.
Yeah.
So what is the context? What's happening?
This guy's a prank YouTuber, and he's about to prank a DoorDash delivery guy.
What?
Hey, Dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that mean?
Hey, Dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, Dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Get on my face and call cops on you. Stop.
Hey, Dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
Oh!
Yeah!
What does
you
it
never
say?
see it coming.
I don't know what the guy was saying. It was like
great.
Something like you like you dickhead, you're fucking with my something, and I couldn't tell if the prank was,
it's
but
supposed to be like a DoorDash guy or something. So I mean, I guess they're trying to steal
let's
his
face it,
food.
like a lot of these people, like their idea of a prank is like, I'm going to go and just fuck with somebody. Like there's no joke, there's no like practice. It's not like a just for laughs gigs type thing. It's like, oh, that's kind of funny, that's kind of cute. It's literally someone going up to you and just like trying to like fucking ruin your day just for the sake of ruining your day. And it's like every single one of those people deserves like what they get.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes there's like, you know, just for laughs gags. I remember you mentioned the Americans aren't going to know what that is, but it was like a TV show where it was like all just kind of slapstick, wacky music.
Yeah, it's
and
hidden
like
camera prank show.
Yeah, and it would be like little situations where, you know, a guy would jump out at people in a coat rack or something, and people would. It was probably, some of them were probably fake. I remember Red Letter Media saw a version of it that wasn't just for laughs, gags, but it was another version.
Well, there's also stuff like Candid Camera here.
Yeah,
basically that too.
Candid
that
Camera,
sort of
punked,
thing.
Punked.
And those things, Punked even, was that just like, that was like celebrities or something, wasn't it?
Well, sometimes it was celebrities, but they would also sometimes do like
same general format.
Normal people. It's probably actors, let's be real, but
I mean, like, yeah, you know, and like the ones, the Just for Laughs one, it's like, sometimes they do stuff that, I don't know, outlandishly you could maybe be like, maybe someone might have got a heart attack if they do that, or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, it's usually just very harmless stuff, and most of these, like, the pranks, I mean, everything has gotten more extreme. Porn, politics, pranking, all the piece.
Yeah.
And so, like, the pranks, you know, they went from harmless little gags back in the fucking 90s or whatever, like pull my finger type of shit. And now it's this, you know, just stuff where they'll, like, destroy your property and steal your shit and, like, hit you or whatever.
Yeah,
And that's
like,
the prank.
Yeah.
The prank is go fuck yourself.
This is really sudden and out of nowhere, but did we talk about Pokimane's editor?
Oh, no, we didn't. No, we haven't. You got that?
I didn't. I heard something happened with an editor. I don't know what
That's
happened.
the fifth P in your entire scenario.
Yeah, Pokimane.
Yeah, porn and right, it all fits.
Well,
man, if you can find it, my PC is still kind of shitting itself.
Okay.
Yeah, stall for time, folks, please. Actually, while you're doing that, pull up the Perfect Dark thing real quick. We'll watch that real fast.
You guys
we
want
didn't
to see?
look at Perfect Dark. That's true.
That's
yeah.
true.
I think I had it. I thought I had it brought up. I guess I closed it. That's unfortunate. We had a bit of technical difficulties earlier. Let's see here.
You guys want to hear my impression of a mountain goat?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? I'm a mountain goat. How you doing?
Hell yeah, brother.
Tristan,
me.
when
You
did you
needed-
get a mountain goat?
Why don't you have the funny glasses on when you do that? What's wrong with you? Come on.
They were hurting my nose.
Oh, that's fair.
You
I have
gotta
that pulled
suffer
up
for
for
your
after
comedy.
this, but yeah, folks, we're going to talk about Perfect Dark,
Actually-
the official gameplay review.
I should have had this on.
The nose.
Oh my god.
You know,
Robin Williams.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, this
do-
thing sucks for my nose too. It always keeps it pinched.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's
That
annoying.
sounds like it's
Yeah, if I don't try to enunciate, I just kind of talk like this, and it really sucks.
That's unfortunate.
So I have to actually like try to enunciate my stuff, and it
And
even
it still has
it
a
slips-
problem.
You can still hear
It
it. You can
slips
still-
through
You
sometimes.
can still hear it.
You sound like at least half the people that I went through like videos trying to find from that Save Stellar Blade petition.
If you don't save Stella Blade right now, listen. Pretend I have a gamer shirt on. Video games are calling, and I must respond.
Like that shitty one I had.
We have to save Stellar Blade from Sony's.
I think I still have like the I think I still have like the folder with all the funny ones that I saved for you.
We have
guys,
to save
I wanna
Stellar
play
Blade from
Stellar
Sony's
Blade.
censorship.
Yeah. Sony's trying to turn.
They will not get away with this.
They keep
Let me see my anime cleavage, please, Sony.
I just want to jerk off to my video game.
Again, it's like if it wasn't
politics and video games.
if it wasn't such a silly, objectively dumb issue, then people would be able to get behind it more. Because it's not like
Yeah, it's like I love ass and titties, but also it's like, guys.
Yeah, like I understand
It
being
still has a lot of
disappointed.
ass and titties from someone who's playing it.
Oh yeah.
That's why you get the PC version when it comes out.
It's your problem playing the PS5 version.
Then you can buy those AI clothes remover ads.
So here we have another stealth action game where you jump out of a plane.
Kind of.
Oh, is this one gonna have Snake Eater too?
They seem to be doing a more immersive sim style for this game.
I'm down. I like immersive sims. I just finished Prey 2016. 17.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
people thought originally that this was they're just being like, hey, we're doing Prey 2 actually.
That would be nice.
That would have been really cool.
The man jaw.
I think she.
Honestly,
does,
I
don't think she's a
probably would have
man
guessed
jaw.
it
I think
from
she was
this.
fine.
Looks fine, yeah. And the game looks good. I mean, everybody jokes about the jaw, but like, it looks cool.
Oh wait, I didn't even fucking notice the jaw. Hang on.
Well,
oh, you had to go back for it.
Yeah.
That is not that bad.
It's a bit of a jaw.
It's also angle.
It's
yeah, it's a low angle.
It's not helping. This is the I showed you my dick angle. It's
here's the thing: as faces become more realistic in animation, like you're going to have human angles. And guess what?
Well,
Not
Silent Hill 2 girl again.
Yeah, humans were not designed to look good from every angle.
I'll have to improvise.
Like my good angle is over on this side, but also you can see my fucking horrifying bed.
But yeah, here she's like cloning someone's voice.
I gotta take out the trash.
Yeah, this looks like a game I would play. I'm down for this. I mean,
yeah, this looks really cool so far.
Jokes aside, the really good graphics and everything. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a lot better than the other Perfect Dark. You know, not
at least
the first
Perfect
one.
Dark Zero.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard to be better than that.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like kind of Splinter Cell a little too.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Because we
to
get
be fair,
a bit
Splinter
of
Cell is pretty
hardcore.
much an immersive sim.
Well, this is also a little bit like it's reminding me of Deus Ex a little bit. I wonder if that's going to be that way or I don't know.
Yeah,
the other
it looks
thing
like
is,
the new
like,
one.
A lot of the dev team, like, this is split between the Initiative and Crystal Dynamics, who have made the Tomb Raider games and, yes, Marvel Avengers, but, yeah, no, I'm actually...
They also do Deus Ex?
No, they did not. I think they maybe assisted on Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I'd have to
I remember hearing that Avengers meant there was never going to be another Deus Ex or some shit like that.
No, I don't think.
Pleasure to meet
I
you.
think eventually we're gonna get it. Oh, also no, Crystal Dynamics was Tomb Raider.
Use someone with your skills.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's not a horrible buggy mess or something. It looks good.
Oh yeah.
There's no problems other than funny man jaw, whatever.
Basically every game's a buggy mess nowadays.
Woman looks like a person. It's fine.
Oh, they're even destroying the fruit.
Oh yeah. Through the walls too, with like an overcharged
Full
shot.
on Metal Gear Rising.
You can make like you can break something, make it like shoot out smoke or.
What this world was really hiding.
Well, it looks like.
Ow.
It looks like it's got a mix of, you know, explory town stuff and then good shoots.
Yeah.
I mean, they're showing they're doing spy shit, which that, like, as far as I remember, like, that's, like, pretty much Perfect Dark, is, like, you do spy shit.
This is a good trailer, though.
Yeah, it's essentially just James Bond, but they didn't have the license. And
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the thing. A James Bond game that's like that would be fucking nuts. It would be cool, kind of like Hitman.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're doing. The Hitman developers are making a James Bond game.
They are.
Oh yeah, they are. Shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
yeah, so they finished up.
Sense.
They finished up the Hitman stuff. At least for now, there's no Hitmans and James Bond. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah. The worst thing about the Hitmans, it's like those recent ones. They have so many guns, and then inevitably you're just not really expected to use them. I mean, if you're playing the game properly or whatever,
that's why you always gotta use muffins.
Muffins.
Toss a muffin at somebody, they get knocked out cold.
Or
I
the
want to have
briefcase
that
in
kind of
2.
arm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that one for sure. And Perfect Dark looks like it's going to be sort of like that. I mean, I'm interested because, I mean, the original game, it's a cool game, especially the PC version is really, really off the fucking chain. It's a little too easy because it's, you know, mouse and keyboard. But it's a really fast-paced, fun, like, they don't make them like that anymore, and this doesn't look like that either. You know, it was kind of more of an arcadey, like arena shooter almost, you know, console version. I mean, it's based on GoldenEye, and this is yeah, it's more like Deus Ex or something. It looks pretty neat. I'm all on board for that. Yeah. Oh, thanks for reminding me to show that before we look at this.
Yes.
Which I'd heard something about this. This is Pokimane says her editor told her he couldn't make deadlines because he was busy touching himself to her videos while editing them. That's cool.
That's baffling. There's so much porn. There's so much porn on the fucking internet. How could, like, and she's not ugly, but also, like, there's so much porn.
He's, like, in love with her or whatever, probably.
Yeah,
so.
it's parasocial type shit.
Simp
I mean, it's
behavior.
so fucking weird, man.
Hey, do you have time to talk?
I hate this
I'm
woman.
ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines.
God.
And I said,
sucks for her, but like,
oh, like, great.
Serious.
Hopefully this is something that we can fix. Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself. I was trying to pick which word to use.
he was a coomer.
To
That's
me,
correct, chat member.
his, in a way, employer of many, many months.
Yeah, no, it's fucking weird, though,
When
admittedly.
I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send, like, hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're... Hey, do you have time to talk?
Okay, but it is really fucking weird.
Yeah, that sucks for everyone involved. Wow.
If you're
Was he thinking that was gonna be like a slick reply?
I don't know what, like, and I know I know a lot of women would be down for a lot of things, but I don't think anyone
that's
would
not
ever say, like, if
Unless she's like specifically into creepy shit, I guess, which is possible.
It's possible, but even then, it's like that is such a bold move, and that's like, how would that not blow up in your face? What makes you think that would not blow up?
It's not an officially sanctioned flirting technique, you know?
No, it is not.
I don't know why you would.
Yeah.
Think that would. I mean, it's one of those. It's an unforced error. You know, you didn't. No one ever needed to know that.
That was literally like your biggest. Well, no, first off, like, your biggest problem in your life is I can't stop jerking off to someone who's paying me money to edit videos.
Oh, Gabe, hey, how you doing?
Wait, is Gabe here?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep. It's because of this.
But
I keep
it's
mixing
like,
them up. It's a problem.
But
Wait,
if you're going
did
like
you just do the classic Gabe/Bane? Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I'm not alone though. I don't know what it is. It's the
It's
one
hard.
syllable.
It's hard
They're
with one
similar
syllable.
letters. Yeah. it sounds
I've done
similar.
it. I mix up mentally sometimes when you guys say it like that. I'm like, you get.
Oh no.
I don't know who's
Are my
trolling
ears
who
ringing?
anymore.
You talking to me?
Like, am I having a stroke here? But no, it's like, literally, if your biggest problem in life is I can't stop jerking off to a woman who pays me money, dude, you've got, first off, bigger problems, and two, why would you ever admit that problem to even the person you're jerking off to?
Hindsight's a hell of a thing.
It is.
I have heard that she meant he just had a general problem with it, and he was admitting it to her. He was admitting it to her, like that kind of thing. I don't believe that in the slightest. Because then afterwards she goes on to say, afterwards she goes on to say, "Well, I sent him all sorts of footage." Like,
well, I mean, it'd be like footage of her. She may be thinking. I don't know how she's trying to say it like that.
I kind of caught that too, but like, why would she be specifically filming her feet though?
well, that's the
I
thing.
mean,
She
as
could
a
just
OnlyFans.
not be wearing shoes in this specific video.
That too. Because
It's just kind of,
sometimes, and also,
I'm just wondering, like, was this guy's like friends with her and was like, oh, she won't mind
like-
if I open up about how I'm like, maybe it was a shame thing, like I've got a
I-
problem, Pokey.
I hear he came out about like the person who
Came out of the
whoever it is
closet?
like came out and said, "Oh yeah, that's me. I haven't verified that. I don't even have the link. I just kind of saw it once."
yeah, I haven't. There's not much I know. We might need to follow
There's
this up
one guy
later.
who was
Yeah,
there's
I
one guy
think
who was
so.
joking about it that like went like pretty viral. That might
Man,
have
it's
been
like, bro, why would you ever think, that's all I'm gonna say is like, why would you even think just the other way would be like a good idea? Don't talk about your jerk off fantasies with one, the person who pays you, and two, just random women. Just don't say that.
Well, if you've got like if you've already got like a sexual relationship with the person who pays you, maybe.
That's
but,
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's all context. It doesn't sound like this was the right context.
Yes. Okay. I will say this: if you're paying for a sexual relationship, then go at it.
Yeah.
I mean, also on the other hand, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
True. Fuck yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
I mean, fair, but like, if my target is some guy in front of me, I'm gonna miss the shot that I aim at the sun. You know, not gonna aim at the sun thinking, oh, the bullet's gonna curve around and hit this guy.
Well, there's there's where the crazy part comes in at that point. Some people are also just clueless. I'll just say that, especially with like with any type of like relationship.
No social cues.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people
you don't become a Pokimane editor if you have social cues or you have like an outside life.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look into why Robin Williams is trending. I'm hoping he got fucking resurrected or something.
That'd be nice.
I mean,
no, like Gil from Street Fighter 3.
It's better than seeing someone who's still alive who's old trending. That's always a fear.
Yeah, every time Tom Baker trends. Oh, ooh.
Yeah. Or like Paul McCartney.
Paul, yeah.
A design concept by creative architectural visualization studio HISM for a new skyscraper in New York City. What do you think?
The pre 9/11 skyscraper.
This is the 810, everybody.
They've got 2 landing spots, no waiting. I mean,
all you gotta do is aim for the like pivot point, and you're. I mean, you also take out that one next to it. This is a terrible idea.
This is literally like a bad Jenga game.
It's like that old Wii game Boom Blocks, essentially.
Yeah.
This is quite a. Not bad, says Elon Musk. They should clean up the detail in the wedges. Looks messy in there.
Oh, that's
okay. That's how you know it's a bad idea.
I did not know about this. You can't script this shit. Holy shit.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that's great. Not bad.
Elon Musk thinks this idea is not bad.
Wow.
Quality.
Beautiful.
This is a purple person. What does that mean?
Super follow. It's like a super follower
like
of this account. It's essentially just subscribing on Twitch.
Yeah, it's really
But for Twitter.
It's really dumb.
How the heck do
Speaking of subscribing, we have a Patreon.
Yeah, subscribe. Patreon.com/loud equals funny.
Help fix my
YouTube.com/loud
PC problems.
Help Tristan.
Go to every podcasting platform and listen and download. Listen and download on all platforms.
Listen and believe, ladies and gentlemen. Listen and believe.
Look, if you have Spotify and you download all of them on there and listen on there, that is awesome. And then what you should do is immediately after, listen on Apple Music and rate on there too.
Then you should go outside and go to your local bar, hack it into it, and just start playing it through there and just leave.
Steal people's phones. Download it.
Yeah. Almost everybody here. Yeah, I mean, like, almost everybody here is pointing out what an awful design this is, except for Elon Musk.
Yeah, he just cares about the details that are in the wedges. Like, it looks a little messy.
I feel like one bad earthquake, that thing is like falling apart.
Dude, one bad like elevator with like someone who weighs like an elevator with slightly more. Oh god, an elevator with slightly more people in it than it should be, and it's fucked.
You gotta assume this fucking thing has like. I mean, some kind of structural thing holding up the exposed part.
Yeah, like there are beams there if you look close enough.
Okay, but I don't know. I got a feeling though, just like
it's not really gonna fucking stand on it. Well, they hold up some of it, but it looks like not the whole thing.
If everyone jumps at one time on the top of that building.
I assume that there's like beams like on the base, like the little square, like they go and they bend up and around, so it's like holding from the bottom, and it's like kind of.
It might
actually.
How does the plumbing work for the top and middle floors?
That is a very good
I guess they just all go over towards that hinge.
They all just shoot it out into the streets.
Yes.
Yeah, it's way back in time.
It's the rich person to do
This turns into the start of Sonic Adventure. All the water comes out. This is from
I love New York.
Yeah. Hism had a bit of a brain jism right there. I don't like that one.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess this is just a screenshot of, what is this? Oh, Hee Hee Booba, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's all the stories.
Well, I've got some.
There's stuff from Bane.
Yeah, if you scroll up, I've got one. I've got some above his. We'll just do one from this, though.
Oh, you've got some stuff. Oh, do we want to just do?
Let's do. Tell you what, we can rapid fire these. Fuck it.
Sure. Yeah. Let me just.
It's the lightning round. The lightning round.
Let me open these all up here. And a few of these are from Canada, so this hits close to home.
Oh yeah, I can talk about these with the expert knowledge of Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, have not been. I'm not gonna be able to come in July because my fucking passport still has not arrived. So it's like, fuck.
That sucks.
Yeah, I love our country.
Yeah, you'll get there. It'll
That's
happen.
great.
Yes, freedom.
It'll come like the day after you were supposed to come over.
You know, knowing my luck, on like the 7th, I'll check my mail. It's like, oh, here's the fucking book. Okay, sweet.
Okay, so let's see. Is there nudity in this? No, there isn't. We're good.
There should. I made sure that all these should be clean.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Let me pull.
We're back to it here. Remote Amazon tribe finally connects to internet, only to wind up hooked on porn and social media.
That's great.
Dystopia.
It's cyclical. It's cyclical, baby. We should have given them dial-up. They would have learned the hard way.
Reclusive tribe in the Amazon finally got hooked up to the internet thanks to Elon Musk, only to be torn apart by social media and pornography addiction. Elders complain. Brazil's 2,000-member Marubo tribe has been left bitterly divided by the arrival of the Tesla founder's Starlink service 9 months ago. Wow, it turned this into political hell, too. They've been divided.
Yeah. By the way, the whole tribe's
he will not
last
define
name...
us.
He did.
They did. The whole tribe's last name, by the way, is Marubo. All the people from a tribe have Marubo tribes.
John Marubo, right.
Yes.
When it arrived, everyone was happy. Sainama Marubo, 73, told the New York Times. But now, things have gotten worse. Young people have gotten lazy because of the internet. They're learning the ways of the white people.
Yeah, baby, another win. Another win.
Cultural victory, baby.
White boy summer. That's what I'm. Yeah. The Marubo are a chaste tribe who even frown upon kissing in public. But Alfredo Marubo, all Marubo use the same last name, said he is anxious that the arrival of the service, which delivers super fast internet to far-flung corners of the planet and has been billed as a game changer by Mr. Musk, could upend standards of decorum. Yeah, and I mean, everyone's getting kinky. He said there's kinky sex acts that might just be boobs. I don't know.
It probably is.
Are these all men?
Well, no, there is women of a tribe, but
they're all chaste.
Yeah, they even frown upon kissing in public.
Right. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
some people said it saved lives.
Says that it saved some lives. You know, it can't be that bad. But I mean, Elon has brought porn to these people.
Yeah, they've even got like some of the younger guys have gotten hooked on video games. Apparently,
based.
Yeah, it's like effectively the internet does what it does to everyone. It brings us all down to the same standard.
We're all the same type of person, really.
I love I love that this episode's like recurring theme is that Elon Musk is just fucking up.
That's the whole podcast's recurring theme.
Effectively, yeah. Since about like episode 4, really. We're on 49.
What do we got here?
We were all posters back in the day, and it's just like, man.
Dead man running, deceased congressman wins election in New Jersey.
That's the best. That's the most New Jersey shit ever.
It really
Look
is.
at this guy. He looks so happy that he's the dead guy that runs New Jersey. That's awesome.
He would have loved that he won.
Many elections are marked by reports of dead people voting, but a dead person being elected is far less common. Yet that's exactly what happened Tuesday when Representative Donald Payne Jr. won a primary in New Jersey's 10th congressional district, and he died in April 24th. So, I guess he was the only candidate to register for the primary campaigns.
Yep. So
either that or the word just didn't get out to people. Also, I have some breaking news that I want to close with. Good Lord.
Okay.
I just got sent through all 5 stages of grief.
Uh-oh.
Well, is it what I think it is? Is it YouTuber?
No, actually.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I did have I have one that's technically breaking news that I thought. Okay.
Breaking newscast.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Breaking news is.
Never mind, actually. Breaking news for the breaking news. It was a fucking parody account.
Okay. Well,
and I didn't catch it because it replied to the official Elon Musk account.
Okay,
Wait, so that wasn't the one we saw in the comments, right?
No. This is a different thing.
different
This is a
thing,
completely
different
different thing. In fact, I'll just post it.
Okay.
Well, we got a dead guy here.
Yeah, there is sadly this is breaking news here. Yeah, comic historian or manga historian passed away on June 8th.
That sucks.
I'm familiar with some of his videos. This is tragic. But yeah, no, this just happened. It was just broke, I should say, while we were recording.
I don't know who is this fellow. What did he do?
He did like long form videos about like comics, going through like different arcs and stuff. Same thing with manga. Had some other podcasts and stuff. I've seen the work. I've seen like I've been recommended. I've never really like watched, but again, that's sad. You know,
it's always sad.
It does seem that his family, like his team, and I want to keep the content going because they're telling like stories. It seems like he was hiring a lot of people, so hey, I hope it goes on. If they can keep it going in the memory, that's really nice. Again, I don't know too much about the guy, but that's sad. You know.
Sadly, guys. Apparently, he sucks. I found this video called "Comic Story and Sucks" by famous YouTuber Comic Storian.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Man, that really does suck. Though.
Got exposed. Well, yeah, this is very unfortunate. I'm not familiar with the guy, but
I watched one of his videos on Deadpool, and like I'm not big on Deadpool, but I might start the comics maybe.
I mean,
he's got some good comics.
I didn't like the game, and I kind of hated the second movie. Although
I like the first one.
The one joke about coming in the soap dispenser that actually got me.
That's a good one.
I didn't expect
some moments I enjoyed. I'm not really looking forward to this third one. But,
I'm gonna see the third one just because it's a movie in theaters. I need to see more. I'm gonna go see Furiosa finally this week, along with In a Violent Nature, which is set in Ontario. It's an Ontario horror film.
Yeah, no, as for this death, it's very unfortunate. Anytime I find out about a YouTube person that dies, I mean, I guess as a YouTube guy, it seems like a little closer to home in a way. I didn't know this guy, but it reminds me of there was a person that I was told to look into back when I was a couple months ago. I kind of stopped. I'll get back into it, but I kind of stopped learning Japanese. I was for a few months there, and I was doing pretty good. Yeah, and someone was recommending me a channel called, I think it was Cure Dolly, and it's this woman who did Japanese lesson videos, and she kind of had like a primitive VTuber rig, but she died like 5 years ago or something. So it's just unfortunate. You look up this thing, and the first thing you see is "Rest in Peace." Like, oh man, shit. Well, that's just depressing a little bit. It's sort of like Total Biscuit in a way,
Yeah.
But hopefully, lived on through, survived through the stuff, and his family's going to keep doing stuff like that, too.
I learned about Mitten Squad's death because I
was
like, I was watching a bunch of Fallout and Skyrim videos, and I was like, where is this guy? I haven't heard from him since then, but it turns out he passed away a while ago.
Yeah, there's Kitty, the Gmod Idiot Box stuff.
Not familiar with that person.
I was into the Gmod shit back in the day, kind of like the YouTube poop-ish shit that people would do.
Well, in a giant pivot, I have to ask you, what's your thoughts on Skibbity Toilet, Bane?
It's taken over Ohio.
It's true.
You can't walk down the street without seeing a Skibbity.
As a resident of Ohio, I'm sure you're very upset about that.
Oh, yeah,
get into the mood of the moment here.
Not Ohio. Close, but not Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio's kind of sandwiched between me and Bane.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's probably time to shock the world, says Elon Musk parody. Developing an open source device like a Tesla phone would be a game changer.
Actually,
and a sweet victory for humanity.
me for falling for it.
Yeah. You get the clown nose.
Fair enough.
So this is the real tweet. If Apple integrates OpenAI at the OS level, then Apple devices will be banned at my companies. Well, yeah, it seems like a bit of a problem.
Yeah, they're putting, they're not putting it at an OS level. What it is the new thing is if Siri doesn't think a question like would make sense for it, you can throw it to the OpenAI app, and it's connected now. I think that's what Elon's trying to go for here.
I don't
know. I mean, I would like the Tesla Fire phone. I think that would be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a Galaxy Note 8 level exploding battery. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like a real Tesla.
Exactly.
Let me see here. We got,
a couple
which
more.
one did I stop at? Right. Bike Share Toronto urges
Oh
riders
god, I forgot about this.
to wipe down seats if renting bike for naked ride. This is close to home.
This happened this weekend.
Oh yeah, so there's a World Naked Bike Ride. Yeah, they should have somebody coming around to wipe down all these seats after after they come back from a rental in general. You know,
well, you don't bring them to, but that's the thing. You don't bring. There's no specified like.
Oh, so these are like those scooters.
These are just like all over the city at little stations, and you pay a fee to rent them for an hour or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no one there. You just like tap a thing, and then you just pull.
And there's
the
not
bike
really
off
any attendance. Yeah, no one's gonna like fucking repair the thing unless you call specifically.
See, here's the thing. I'm from such as like, I think me and Tristan can probably relate to this. I've never seen any of these kind of fucking bikes in my life.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah,
I just know about them through osmosis.
I know they exist, but like, I've never been to a city big enough for one of those.
Canada's got transit that's so privileged. It's like people don't even need to take the extensive buses and fucking subways. They can just drive themselves.
I'm actually excited to try it because I've never been on any form of public transit except for like a school bus.
Oh, you're gonna! I have fucking hope the first time you get on one of those, there's just a homeless guy smoking crack.
I'm okay with that. I've seen people smoke crack in front of me.
I had
put on a streetcar. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
I had a person on a bus, and I was standing there, and I think I had like music playing.
Actually, okay, I've been on one bus in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like a normal, like a city bus.
But like an American bus too is gonna be shit probably if you've been on like I don't know.
But
I was on this one bus, and this lady started screaming, and this was like a month ago, and some guy was on there, and I guess he had his daughter with him, and she was just this like screaming, angry black Karen who I think also had her son with her. So it was just a poor show for parents and children all around, and she was literally like, "I'm gonna beat you if you don't shut up." And then everyone on the bus just kind of got quiet, and no one really did anything about it. But man, it's like some people, you know, that's the fun of public transit. That's what you get.
You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a PvP zone.
Yeah, I think my strangest. I went up to New York.
Oh yeah.
Got the Jekyll and Hyde Club Cup, but I went up to New York, and on the subway, because I think this was for my first trip, there was just this guy jamming the fuck out to whatever he was listening to, and I was jamming out too. So we were kind of like, he was doing like stuff like that.
Like Jack Black, Tenacious D shit.
Yeah, it was a wonderful moment because we locked eyes at one point, and there was just this understanding that we were both listening to bangers.
Fucking party down,
See,
bitch.
my thing is I look insane because I played a lot of keyboard, bass, and Guitar Hero most importantly. So when I'm listening to music, I just start doing the Guitar Hero fingers.
Oh yeah.
And I just look like I have some kind of fucking complex, like I'm fidgeting. It's not good.
I get it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Let me see. So yeah, don't wipe down your seats in the Toronto naked bike thing.
Don't
do
sure
it.
not,
Please.
make sure not to
Be a
lick,
Chad.
Yeah, lick the seats
Get those
first.
ball germs all over the place. It's summer. You're gonna have that ball soup.
This is going to provoke people who are like sick nasties to go and start licking the bike seats.
Oh, dude, I guarantee.
100%.
I'm pretty sure it was already happening though.
If you see one of them happen, take a picture for us.
Oh yeah, it's like those
Yeah,
girls that
look.
would like. You
It's like
remember those
Pokemon
fucking?
Snap at that point.
You remember those fucking girls around the time of COVID who would go around and lick toilet seats?
I do.
No?
Yeah.
I knew the ones that would do it with ice cream. They just
That
go into
too,
a store.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I
get the ice
remember
cream.
the fucking super mega cancel girl.
I-
Was she
I remember
was
the
one of
ice
the
cream.
toilet lickers.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if
she was.
I don't know if she was a COVID toilet licker, but she did lick a
That's-
toilet.
That's the least shocking thing I've ever heard of in my life.
I mean, hey, that's
she licked
something.
the toilet of living with super mega. It was a horrendous experience. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, speaking of licking toilets, we got man 71 arrested after LAPD finds nearly 3,000 boxes of stolen Lego sets at his home.
Hell
The
yeah,
picture
brother.
didn't
Let him
even
keep
show
it.
this time. Yeah, he deserves them. That shit's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, here
Look
we
at
go.
this.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
No,
but this
Star
is
Wars.
Hey, he deserves them unless he's reselling them. Then he's a scumbag.
Yeah. Police in Los Angeles
It doesn't seem
seized
like he is. It just seems like he has them.
more than 2,800 boxes of stolen Lego sets from 71-year-old man's home.
I mean, how the fuck did he get them? That's
And
a real question.
His alleged accomplice, 39-year-old Blanca Gudino. Also,
Ooh.
Richard Siegel and Blanca Gudino now lovers?
Hell yeah, they are.
Possibly.
You gotta love someone enough to help them steal 3,000 boxes of Legos.
Sure.
Or either
Yeah,
that she
fair.
really owed him.
That too.
After
Or this is both of their weird fetish. This could like
Yes, that there are many facets
Lego
to this story that could be.
insertions?
no Lego theft. I think we're on a level of like Bonnie and Clyde shit that's never been seen before.
Yes.
I respect
Individual boxes have a retail value of over 1,000 for
Yeah.
some of them.
And
So
in the
one
photos
single
here,
one single box here might be worth well over 1,000.
dude, I'm gonna guarantee you, if you scroll down here a little bit more, that X-wing right there, that is at least the X-wing right there, that's at least worth like $400.
Yeah, I was gonna say 300, but 400 is probably more accurate.
Yeah, it's like, and then there's
Yeah,
fucking
you got,
like
like,
Millennium Falcons.
Falcon.
Yeah, if he's got one of those Death Stars, that's really close.
Yeah, oh my, like,
Is it all Star Wars?
well, it's not all, but there's a lot. Because, like, you can see in there.
There's some other stuff.
There's some
I
standard
mean, a
Lego.
lot of the Star Wars ones are like the expensive ones.
Yeah, there's a Volvo one at the top of that rack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that probably goes for a lot, too, actually.
I'd say at least, like,
car.
at least 200.
So, Fish fan permanently banned from Sphere after posting first bong rip at venue.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's the most
Permanently
vague shit I've heard.
banned.
Yeah, this guy's
Someone
I'm
had
trying
to
see
do it.
Trying to see if it has the guy's name, because this guy's name is fucking insane. Like, his real name is something absurd.
The follow-up. We got Christopher Schimpf.
Yeah, they kicked him out for taking a big fucking bong rip during a Fish concert, which that's the point of a fucking Fish concert.
Yeah, you just do drugs.
Exactly.
But so I have an update on this after we're done with it.
After this?
Yeah, after you've finished.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's about it. I mean, there's a follow-up thing here.
Okay, no, it turns out that I thought that originally his name, I thought he legally changed it to Acid Farts. No, it turns out this fucking thing lied to me, and it's just his Instagram handle. I'm mad.
A lot of fake news this episode.
John Acid Farts. Yeah, a whole bunch.
Like, if his name was, if he legally changed his name to Acid Farts, I'd be like, alright, that's alright.
That'd be great.
That's
But I mean, as a username, that is pretty sick.
That's pretty good.
But
yeah, he got banned from everything that the company owns, like Radio City Music Hall, Chicago Theater, Madison Square Garden.
That's great.
It's like, what a shame. That man deserved more. He
Well, that's where the update comes in to save you, because he actually the company actually rescinded the ban.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
So he can go back. He can go back and probably not with another bomb.
God
Beautiful.
bless.
Now here's the thing.
Don't say that too fast, buddy.
Yeah.
Sponsored by my friend Nick Herr.
Yes.
That's his name.
Thank
I was
you.
just gonna say aimbot.
And I wish the Sphere was open the last time I went to Vegas. That would have been really funny to go to.
I want to go to Vegas. I've never been, and I'd love to go sometime.
Vegas
and
is great.
Go to fucking
I would
Sphere.
not trust myself in Vegas.
Dude,
Well, like how so?
I suck at cards, and
I'd have to limit the amount of money
mad.
I take. I'd have to limit the amount of money I take. I could
Yeah,
not
well,
take my
yeah,
debit card, dude. I could not take my fucking.
Just make sure like everything that you're gonna need is paid for in advance.
Yeah,
like your hotel night, your flight home.
The one thing about the casino for me is that you get the free drinks.
Oh,
so it's like you spend money on the gambling, but it's kind of just like an entry to be able to drink free.
Yeah,
Technically, you're
well,
paying
Vegas-
money for the
Just
drinks,
go to the low stakes
but
blackjack table.
Here's the problem.
Right,
They
just go to
want
slot machines.
they want you to drink more, so that way you start like getting a little riskier. You start throwing out a little more money.
I suppose.
And
but
it
it's just like if
sometimes
you're
it works,
planning-
dude. Sometimes it works.
I imagine so. But if you're planning on going out and getting drunk, it's like, hey, I might as well go to a casino and maybe I'll win something. Instead of spending money on the drinks.
Yeah, you just gotta set a limit. Like a hard limit.
And see,
Just
here's the
be
thing.
like, how much would I spend at a bar? I'll spend that much. You know?
Can I drop some wisdom on like how to get like drunk for really cheap at Vegas?
Sure.
All right, so there's this restaurant there. I think it's called like Ocean One. Like my girlfriend and I, like we went there like a couple of years ago because there was like a music fest there that we wanted to go to, and basically the one day that we were supposed to go to it, there's the sandstorm, so our tickets got fucked. Long story short, we got tickets for a lot cheaper, and then we're like, okay, we have a free day. Let's go get hammered in a sandstorm. So we looked up like a bunch of like cheap places, and we found this place called Ocean One, like somewhere on the strip, just hidden away. It's this place where you can get like 2 entrees and like 3 drinks for like $15.
Oh shit!
And like,
whoa.
So these drinks, they are strong. They go heavy handed with them. And
15, how many drinks? What?
3 drinks.
Yeah.
When
Three
was
drinks?
this?
Wow.
Like
Here,
3 decently sized drinks, and because it's Vegas, you can literally take it to go.
I just linked. Yeah,
Shit.
I just linked the website. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the menu.
Still that cheap?
The website
it was
is
really cheap. As long as you go for like lunch, it's pretty cheap.
Okay, there you go. The website's
This
actually
is-
showing up for you. It's fucking up for me.
This is a Web 1.0 ass website.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Like $12, 3 for 1 cocktails.
Holy fuck!
So you just say like, yeah, I want the 3 for 1 cocktails, and I want to order like 2 things. So you order like $10 here and then
Crispy
$12.
calamari. Oh fuck!
I like how there's a half picture on the side that's just the same one tiled. That's great.
And honestly, like their food is pretty good. Like my girlfriend got like fucking tartare there or
Looks
some
alright,
shit, and she's
yeah.
like, it's good. I got
Yeah.
like a steak and a quesadilla. I'm like,
Oh, the
that's
worse the
like-
website is, the more the food probably speaks on its, for itself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm looking
The thing
here.
is,
We've
like,
got so many
like a lot of
fucking-
people know about it. Like it's starting to get more known, so like a lot more people are going to it. But like they get you in and out of there like pretty fast.
Honest
because
to
they want
God,
you to get you the
these-
fuck out.
The prices are not bad either. I'm looking here and it's like $5.99, $6.99. Like
you're pretty much on the Vegas Strip at that point. Like
Dude,
it's in one
holy
of like those
shit.
casino malls. It's really good. It's probably one of the best places to go for if you want to just go get some food and get buzzed.
we need to go to fucking Vegas. We need to have an episode where we're all in Vegas.
Yeah.
I could I literally show you guys like all the
Just
cool
record
places I
from a
found.
record from a
hotel.
fucking casino.
Yeah.
We could get all like
Get
little
immediately
lav.
kicked.
Well, no, we could get like lavalier mics and just like hide them well enough and just to talk to each other like normal.
Yeah, just stream it on Kick because you can't get banned there.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Apparently you just can't. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well,
I think recently somebody actually did get super banned, and that was literally because they were like literally soliciting a child.
yeah, there was I haven't
Who
pulled
was
up the
that
whole
shit?
story, but
I thought you were gonna say who wasn't. At this point,
On that
Honestly, with a
website,
lot of
yeah.
the people that are on Kick and popular in there, I wouldn't hold it past them.
it's more likely certain than it isn't.
I mean, I guess XQC.
It was somebody
is out
that
there.
I remember that the name was familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me find it. I think it might be in my
I don't
bookmarks.
think I've been on Kick because there was one time where I did a stream that was like specifically the gimmick of it was looking at Kick basically.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I've made an
but
account
I
there
don't
just to
remember
like
it.
snipe it, but
I
that's
guess,
kinda-
yeah. People keep suggesting I move to like alt tech platforms, and I'm like, dude, no real fucking waves are ever made in anything with like Rumble.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know, it was like
those,
Mastodon or some gay shit. No, thank you.
like the only one of those that might. Oh, go on.
Yeah, sorry. No, like there's like in our channel for like YouTube shit like that we post shit, and like there's some guy I occasionally post. His name is like Dying Llama, and he's just this anonymous guy that just breaks into buildings and skyscrapers and climbs them to the very top. And some of his shit, he actually just puts on Rumble because he's like, yeah, YouTube literally won't let me post this because it's like reckless endangerment.
Yeah,
I mean,
so like
something
that's
fair.
Like an alt, like just having an alt for like stuff you can't have on YouTube.
Yeah,
I guess, and I guess that's fair for something like my situation too. It might be worthwhile, but yeah, especially something like that where I mean, because there was like a lot of people like, what's his name? Fuck, it's been years. J Station was originally famous for that like urban exploration shit, which did get him in trouble, and so like, but he would do it with places that were still like in business. I'm pretty sure he'd just like break into fucking malls or whatever. So I mean, that is a little bit different than like a, burnt out building or whatever.
Has there been any update on that guy? Because I think the last I heard, he was like going absolutely fucking crazy after Nerd City.
Last thing I heard from him was he fucking back during that Act-Man situation with the Quantum TV.
Yeah, he showed up around there. I think that's about. There might have been something recent. I think I saw a video about him, and it might have been talking about, the old situations. He was around on YouTube for so long. It's hard to imagine he's kind of no longer around anymore. Yeah, it's crazy.
So
maybe he's dead.
Hopefully.
This one will take you to a clip. There's also more context, but I'll have you click on that real quick.
Heel Mike has just been banned from Kick after saying the following on the stream.
I don't know who this is.
Mike, I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them. I love them.
Oh,
so
boy.
Get the fuck out of here, faggot. I love them. So go leave.
Welcome to Kick.
Retard losers. Are you kidding?
Oh, there's context on the side too.
Yeah.
He'll make and Zerko are currently under investigation for hanging out with a 16-year-old on stream.
So click the first
I'm gonna be right back.
clip.
My friend Bustin is coming in through that side door. I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
The second one here?
Yeah, click the first one. The first one. The first
I
one.
said what? I said what? She said December 1st. Go ask her birthday later and see if it's the same birthday.
Hey, it's me, Bustin. I hope that guy. I hope there's a police investigation. Woo.
I hope one of the police is wearing those glasses and mustache, Tristan. Briston, sorry. My friend
Yes,
Briston.
that's Tristan is my what did he say? Oh, he's my
The continuity doesn't make any sense.
It's
evil
fine.
twin.
We'll figure it
He's
out.
my evil
Yeah.
twin.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
Also, you might want to turn this down.
Yeah, nice seeing you. Nice meeting you, Briston.
It's a little bit loud, yeah. So what exactly is happening here?
You gotta play the clip. I don't know.
Wow, that guy was speaking a lot of sense.
I said
What?
I like what he was saying.
December 1st.
I would agree with everything
Go
he
ask her
said.
birthday later and see if it's the same birthday.
This is not you trolling me.
I'm not trolling.
Don't ask about this girl's birthday.
Okay, dude.
I'm not doing this for content.
No, because I'm used to Canada. In Canada, you can go to 17, 16. I've never done it, but you can do it. Like, no.
Yeah, no, hey, that doesn't sound like someone who's never done it before.
You listening to Drake in the background?
Yeah, there's four clips. There's 4 clips, by the way. You gotta click to the next one.
Oh, boy.
Mike, I'm just looking out for you.
I know, it's the same clip, never mind.
Nigga, they on my stream. I don't give a fuck. Fake ID? Good. Good. I didn't even know they made those. Who gives a fuck, you faggot?
Ever heard about a fake ID?
Kill yourself.
Whoa.
By the way, like,
This
pause
guy
real
is
quick.
tweaking.
Always
Yeah.
bitch.
Well, yeah.
By the way,
They on my stream.
yeah, but there's
he's
no
doing it
way.
all.
Like, those girls look like they're fucking 15 or 16.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
they made those.
Yeah, they
Well,
look really young.
And they don't seem like they care that he seems like a bit of a loser. I mean, I guess he's got the big house.
He's got
so he
money,
seems
yeah.
Like, he
Yeah, it's for
seems
that
like a
clout.
winner.
Yeah, it's for
Yeah, he
clout.
looks a little bit like a winner, I guess.
Well, I mean, also, like, this dude has no room. Also, yeah.
Do you have lighter?
Chat, can you see it?
That's clearly like a fake ID, and that girl looks really fucking young.
Wait, these bitches are actually legal?
Yeah.
There's no way she's from.
You guys.
No way.
Look at her.
That's a fucking credit card back.
I mean, there's probably like this seems like it's just almost for attention. Like, haha, we're fake pedophiles for attention.
But even then, it's like, at that point, you're like, wow, we're gonna make ourselves look like pedophiles. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like,
well, Drake is happening, so
it's using the Drake defense or like the Drake method.
Yeah. Well, not even. It's like Drake has made child predation popular or something, I guess. So these guys are just like, yeah, bro, whatever. It's cool. I think they had Drake playing in the background.
I think they might have. I mean, also, like, apparently, somebody found that girl's, like, father on Facebook and confirmed that she was 16, too. And it's like, at that point, like, you deserve, something that I can't say. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna really say.
When you're like,
well, let's just say we should be employing Rusty Cage for the subject. You know?
Yes.
When you've got them at your house and everything, and it's clear what you're trying to do,
It's like there's
especially
a bunch of fucking alcohol around.
Yeah.
Probably fucking drugs because he's tweaking off his fucking ass too.
And I mean, like, people say shit about Kick, and this is not looking great for Kick. I mean, I don't know much about it, but this isn't a good thing to find. I know there's a lot of gambling and this.
Yeah,
so,
if fucking Twitch, if this was going
and
on
like Aiden
Twitch,
Ross.
people would flip shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'd be gone. I mean, he's gone on fucking.
Yeah, Kick actually
too, I guess.
Kick actually did permaban him, which I have to give some respect.
The first permaban of
First
that
ever
entire
permaban.
First
And it was
ever
for,
permaban.
You know, very obvious fuckery.
Yeah.
It feels like that's too. I mean, people take this free speech thing, and they really run with it, and that's because, in part, it's been like restricted for so long on most of these platforms. People just can't say a lot of things. So yeah, when they're given the opportunity to go on a site and say whatever they want and do whatever they want, yeah, they're gonna fucking break bad a little bit. But I don't know. It's a delicate balance you walk. Yeah.
Like, you kind of deserve whatever comes to you when you do this kind of shit. That's my thought.
I can't say there's not anybody else who deserves to have been permabanned on Kick, but I'm glad that they did it to this guy, I guess. You know? That's good.
And
good story.
Zerka is a friend of what was that? Nick Fuentes. Yeah. Him and Nick Fuentes are friendly.
It's a reminder that if you're friends with Nick Fuentes, you're a pedophile.
You are a fucking pedophile.
Bring it back to like 2 hours ago.
I wish I had my sunglasses over here.
Oh,
Damn.
fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're in my bag.
I don't think I have. Where are mine?
Yeah.
They're somewhere. I think they're over here somewhere. They're hidden on my desk.
Just draw put like a JPEG over my icon.
Huh. I don't have mine.
Oh, yeah,
That's not gonna happen.
I should post the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, do that. We got one story here. Couple
more.
find.
This is a video. Yeah,
couple
we
finds
need it.
$100,000 in cash while fishing in Queens.
Hell
These videos are getting nuts.
They're doing this magnet fishing, which I didn't know was a fucking thing. But they pull up an old safe.
Wow, they found a treasure chest.
Yeah.
They really just straight up like Stardew Valley fished up the treasure.
This has been fucking
these
funny,
two
but
look-
it's like
That's great.
These two look like a fucking pair, don't they? I mean, like, they've got, like... You got, like, the guy... God damn it. Scroll back. You got, like, the guy who looks like he's, like, a country singer. The house looks like it's all filled with knickknacks and weird shit, and then this lady is, like... She's, like, a school teacher or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She kind of looks like a librarian a little bit.
They look like a nice couple, but they seem very characteristic. I'm sure they've got stories to tell.
He looks like a side character from Lost, if that makes sense.
He kind of looks like a depressed. He looks like a depressed Western themed Cadicarus. That's American Cadicarus, probably.
It looks like a Chadlier version
That's
of Nosh.
Cadongarus.
Yeah, Hishnozerus right there.
I see the Notch comparisons.
Oh yeah. He looks kind of depressed though. He does.
But
maybe he's not happy with the magnet fishing. Well, maybe he is now.
I mean, if I find a safe anywhere, I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, let's fucking break into that shit.
Yeah, but I think the dumbest thing is like actually saying like, "Oh, look, I found $100,000 in a safe." Like that.
Yeah,
That's
that's mob money. That's like
yeah. If there's $100,000 in a safe, if there's any money in a safe and you find it like a gun there, shut the fuck up. Like don't
admittedly,
ever
like this
say
doesn't
anything
become
because
content.
that invites trouble.
Yeah, you just quietly keep it. Oh.
Yeah, this seems like something you don't want to tell. I mean, you're eventually gonna find dead bodies and stuff.
Well, no, because they're using a metal
magnet.
detector.
You guys remember Random Nautica?
What's that?
Who?
Right, that app, Random Nautica, that like it was like they just give you like random coordinates, and some kids like followed it. Yeah, they found a dead body, like a beheaded body, or like two of them.
I think this happened a few times. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Man, it's all mud covered. Yeah. Cannot be determined to do it. That's disappointing. But still,
they're
like
really gonna get that money.
They're probably not, but that is still really cool that they found.
If they could even clean it off.
Yeah.
And hey, it's in Queens, so yeah, it was probably former mob money.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's an interesting story. You know, you often see that in video games where you're trying to get fish and then it's just like some treasure chest and you're like,
yeah, you found the pirate treasure.
It's like,
you know, I'm really sick of video games doing the thing where it's a treasure chest and it's just like one potion inside. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's like,
why is it a full chest?
Give me
give me like, it's a chest. Give me a bed of gold and jewels with some other things. That's what's in a chest.
Fucking
Dude,
fill
Reaper
that.
is doing that.
Two
to
items.
be fair, you know, if it's like a
blue.
Elder Scrolls game, you know, the chests are closed and they're not really open, so you know.
I mean, I guess
you can just shove things in a chest.
It's
but
like
if it's
in there, yeah.
Yeah, if it's like if it has like a sprite that's like a chest full of gold and jewels and it only has like 2 gold and
one herb,
two gold and a potion arranged to look like a penis.
Oh.
And then a note scrawled, "Ha ha, drink up, bitch."
Spurt.
Oh god. Well, on that note, unless you guys have any more news stories, Sunglass Bane.
I got nothing else.
I kind of want to get up and go to the bathroom. I drank 3 whole fucking cans.
Oh yeah, I'm
2.5 cans.
I'm hitting the same kind of situation. Tyler, you want to shout out anything real quick, like social media or anything?
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess, yeah, I from time to time I do either YouTube or Twitch streams. It's at GhostBustTyler, all one word.
The Ghostbuster.
Yeah, it's GhostBustTyler. Yes, I've been falling out of streaming for a while. Again, I'm like a 2 viewer Andy at most. I just hang out, chill, just look at weird shit. Like right now, I think there's a Steam demo Next Fest thing that they normally do, and I try to do like 20 like demos. I just cover them like over a couple days just because you never know what you might find. Like I found cool shit in there, I found terrible shit in there. Fun time.
There's some good shit that got some demos over like Summer Games Fest, and I'm like, oh shit. So yeah,
like a couple years ago, Neon White came out, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like my game of the year. This is amazing.
Neon White fucks.
That was pretty good and very cringe, but in a good way. So
I love the cringe in that game. People are like, "Oh, it's the worst writing ever." I'm like, I've heard worse in AAA games.
Seems like that's the point. So
this is like goofy bullshit. I'm into it.
Yeah. Well, with that, this has been episode 49. We got to figure out what we're doing for episode 50.
Oh, nothing special. I guess another drinking episode.
We could.
I don't have any drinks on hand, sadly.
Yeah, we might have to. We'll save the next drinking episode for soon, but 50 we'll think of something.
We'll think of something. We'll get.
We'll have to think of We'll have to think of like another alcohol related number.
69. Hell yeah, Tyler!
I mean,
you gotta be on that one, Tyler.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah!
All right,
sleepy. And I got more bullshit to take care of. So yeah, take it easy, everybody.
Peace out, folks. Penis,
everybody.
Penis.